Jema obibia achim obibia akwaba. I Unity Radio 103.9. Anopa Bosuo Dumedie ena wasugusu wutie. Yabani sadia Anopa no sporting update any sporting news koso wiase yama utibitibi.
Yes na winya Yamishira
Yama unya weather report. What is going on in terms of weather no and so yama utibinyabi.
Jumana nyami besrayen
Afia na afia political arena no na nsema edi as the teacher ewo Ghana politically no and so ye de abro ufie muka mu wajuma ani bibia akobia de ama Unity Radio cry say I dey say so Aleza okasa Aleza play Unity Radio Worcester na edem edma mo Lincoln Village no sandi na munya Worcester munya Unity Radio hono o de ka che Aleza say omo Unity Radio Worcester ma na edem kama ene enkomo ho ye be twe enkomo ye di enkomo ye be kan sem bebre ewo kasafidie so edimpacho manyu afidie ni fia na tie sema ekoso ewo Ghana na so tumi use se man no na chichire no enye nipa ba akodia enye the president ni the ministers ni na suafo nkwa na man no be ye ya etimamfo no so bibi koso na se nkoya ese yeso ye be se wetumi aka na yeso yetumi aka esanse man we ya enye ya efimino esanse ya hweye na ye ma politicians no ese o man na ye na nanom ne na nkanso amo omo so omo ba ahifa na omo kwa akotra ye tumi kwa akotra togo nya man kwa akotra obi ma so a enti se wa o man ye tumi kwa akotra Benin eno ohonya man Nempa ya nipa ya petu kwa abama no ne kra tele bia ya na ye fie se kwa kotra fie se asundwe wo efie no enye sa na ebi wo amanoni anaso obi manso I Unity Radio 103.9 ententem na no enche meko na wako forward report ama na meka ze dwede adwumakobi na so ase na edwumade ebe Anochi Chrome restaurant Asamas trading Dan Auto Repairs, Dr. Kwabi Scientific Hair Care, and Dream Africa Market, almost 369 Bangkok Street. Go Coast Catering Service and Restaurant, Kumasi Market, Anochi Trading, Lemonade Finance, Oba Selling Home Show, Omina na Masu Asinedi Media bro Anopa bia. Me ko forward that report na fe me wia na fe me kwa homa so na Opo National at the sports update ewo ho no at the abrana bibia tumi akonkai and na mama and that time no me cover that report no and that's how we be see aye and to su pia na say what show ohuye na bibia tumi akọ and na ya wada and na 19th December 2023 December kakra ekọ no mama for say December no 75 days but I say December we help say contem kakra and na 19th December Thursday 2023 weather no maximum 41 degrees Fahrenheit and minimum no 32 degrees Fahrenheit nti enu na weather no eti okwa ya so so say piti kakra say snow so beto monday enche asesuo ere beto eti okwa na ja wesiesi ohuye kakra na say okoba bi na say oshodo a na olayers no we bi ato nchen but then okwa hihyo ho wodu anu olayers bi ato nchen say weather no wo say wintem hinyan kodu samam nti weather to drop it at any time to kwa no wahihyo na bibia tumi akonkan adwumadi nyame kwa na medi benemi nua Opo National any Manicho Magandi Tatareta Mipem was a Musta Massachusetts any kind of Massachusetts no and one many Massachusetts no Massachusetts Worcester Massachusetts and kind of Massachusetts no and see also ever fear and she said yeah modena and no maybe a chiwadwe na chechi mu amawati na bibia tumi akonkan I once again Unity Radio 103.9 if me call mini opo now me sports update na fe if you are there can fan share so opo no ma che mo akwaba so ti menka
Kalu metonka
na bibia apomu ti se bibia akoso kama
me yankopon adom ne mo mpaebo me yugusu kakra nyame adom bibia ye boko yes my fee being at the studio but just like you said no other duties so say ama you but enche eti for beti enka so bibia nso koso kama so what is any kana spake
but all by my Anopa be maneko stories no kagu
kingalura mi bizase na unia be ma way obeba me hwele nim obeba na chomo se na the internet studio wa jo kama Anopa
o repia si a che o kwa obodo din a che obeba fi so repia si
ene mante ibia ofie ho na je se de nyamia se pa cause kanza number status sports in kanema de na kwam na aja aja o ke kan ensam ne but it's all good and sorry o kan and sabe pe na ete ye ma tiefo nyina chi amomo akwaba high Unity Radio 103.9 agudi won sama Anopa bia ye boaboa no de bre o mo ya play di warm up sports and then so ya boaboa foforo no e ba no mahu and someone e koso e wa agopama so any senior the gina bre esu isi etie we have a lot of stories today ye beko aye efi ne akwa akohwe efi sema e koso ne asan aba amanoni said de bia ye no ne de amanoni so de aba bi twi o mo so no mo hu nsema e koso na Liverpool mo hu nsema wa ha ene Kinkalusha sama no PSG nkomo ya yemo ayem ye kese pa na so player na no ye involved no e na ampene ye de hu nchire mu nyina e de ebeba sanso de ebekwa kopim Arsenal aso after missing out on Modric mahin Arsenal de omani akire ye bekwa akohwe sanso e na ebebo wura Barcelona aso ya ene Barcelona fonso so abowura Manchester City aso ya mpeso City for nyedoa player dia City Pep Guardiola ina din say when they also keeping on Barcelona for according to sources say omoneno assign a pre-contract agreement at some sign any city so reports no by omo ajiri omo we no mean someone akabi ana yekwa manonia ye di elebrate for but over locally so ye won sam kakra ya boabo ano ewo ha eno so ye di ebram o say the debate between Casemiro any Thomas party no asha se ekoso we can say enra ESPN Abrante China ewe kan say onu do say party ya de che Casemiro na Rio Ferdinand di kan start ya Rio Ferdinand on do say Casemiro ya de che party enipa ba kwa oye Arsenal fan pa onu so Edri Diaba Betuga, any Abrante friend say Piers Morgan, who's all come Piers Morgan there, a very controversial figure in Centuria, why a Jumacha Bear more, a SCN and Nina, Nemum Tissio England, Overkaya, the royalty, controversial interview, Koya, Nina, and Onokoya, and Sankoya, Cristiano Ronaldo, a interviewer, and Onam Suma, Manchester United, Dipam Ronaldo. Now, Kanu Yasha, some say the Anasha Free Abrante friend say and our reference say Piers Morgan I reply Rio Ferdinand or say party not as good as Casemiro comment. Now Utia British broadcaster no our science stanch Arsenal fan were hating back our United legend Rio Ferdinand over the claim say Casemiro far better than Thomas Partey. Now, according to a reference Piers Morgan, all reactor or say Partey is as good as the Brazilian and believes his point will be proven when Arsenal face Manchester United. No, say who didn't tell Wilfred and Becca said Thomas Partey ball or bono in Lucas Mero or no Piers Morgan, they also mummy no bono a pet Osi party good as Casimiro. Nenyame adum no mu hia kwasiada eho na yibehu sene niam no bisi akwako wi na eno so ene sama ene PS Morgan esan se Ghana ni abrante Thomas Party ehu munti na yede aba na eno so edie no 1 month salary in Nigeria can take care of you for a year. Ex-Kotoko striker. Now, former commercial Sante Kotoko striker, Efaro Kwame Poku, will open up about the financial benefits or enjoy after making the move from the Ghana Premier League to the Algerian side. Kwame Poku, after joining Kotoko from Aya Nzima Kotoko, and Sana, Omo started Ghana Premier League 2020-21, and Uchini Abon Omode, Ufirono, and Okupim, our USM Algiers, Okusia Kai, Algeria. Now, USMOGs, HSICA around $300,000 US dollars for the services. Emma Udikusia kind of Mamu 2021. South Africa, Ghana Premier League na Wamu Esika so according to report, no more African Intina Nkuyi. Now, speaking on his time, Algeria after 2 years, also Branty and Wababak are also Babe signing Ediama Commercial Santico Coro, the two Jase, Yamian. Social Ghana ball aye boni sika yedima Ghana players ne pa now they compare Algeria and area. The Algerian league pays very well because 1 month salary can take care of you for a whole year if you are someone who doesn't spend on unnecessary things. Only a angel FM kasa and all this answer we to ya say social e hono sika ka credit adibama obia no it means a show the whole year busumi Sika obejeno it me show the whole year and this all you be a unye sika basa unye masa mo nwe nsani abia obetumi ase wusika yi pa as compared to Ghana ti kwampoku asem a ene ono so ede ababetu idwa enso so ewo ho eno no Ghana Black Stars the coach foforo a obehwe ayentutu ene hihye ama Ghana so tumi di especially African Cup of Nations that ni ma enche kra no na eno so ekoso na no and Manchester United assistant coach Francis Steve McLaren according to who ekoso ewo Ghana no say papa ono so ya shortlisted no to become the next coach of Ghana senior national team the Black Stars. Steve McLaren is reported to have been part of over 60 coaches and they almost applied for a Black Stars vacant job no na and also edia about to just no reference Chris Hutton edi Hector Cooper edi so eba be pim den ari na ye say benefo betumi edi edin baako abetuja by the end of this month there omo ahye bon according to reporter Unity Sports Desk and Saka HS GFA a deliberate on who succeeds Utu Ado at the helm of affairs following his resignation. It is Steve McLaren and they also doing Ababe Kahua. Yes, sir, if you are paying for the Diniba, you reach me Anya Jumano and no any Asama. About to Ija. Sanso Ena the third coming Kwesiapia applies for Black Stars job. Yeka coachisa Wamu Epe Ghana Ejumano. Now former captain of the senior national team Ghana Black Stars and of course former captain of the Porcupine Warriors Commercial Sante Kotoko. Reference Mayele Akwesiapia Nano Bechere Mayele Nasono. Reporter exclusively Unity Sports Desk. Yensaka HS Mayele so applied for a Black Stars coaching job now. And then any bread and then and according to him, was sending the application, the CV for the job after he heard the GFA confirm that no Ghanaian coach has applied for the job. And no, any small there to your say, or no, come for the uncle. But say, I say, Ghana, Obian to me for need uncle, not just acquire as a family, and that in no, and my say. Or tis up pepe, and when I said, Debbie, Sana Kwakobadia, I was saying, when you Ono etumi edi ono so edi eko said the bear yanko kase I say Black Ghana empenvono and I say friend is coaches no obi answer say obe apply for a Black Stars job no and also any ensama any mayeli edi atu ija na abra mode application ko wi no na otumi ebo no modern short video via ono so na so Jumedia Udi anase an application what me ediako kinkalumba to jadienu mame nano ena ene kwesiapia edi ensem wi etu ija kaluyenti no
ne omse ya tese udi application atum for Black Stars Jumana Abedown, but no criminal.
Oh, no credit. Bram, it is every phone about
some passport.
Can Libya apply, first being a Ghanaian, say, yeah, so you prove, say, if it's me, I will be tea. And my so made the media a coca approval.
We and someone coach. I friends Kwesi appear editor was say what he say Ghana coach dia entimi apply nemu majuma no asem no no ya fa akoro eno na eka no no ye say dabi say de enoma city de kwan bia so also tumi ede ne krata ekopi mo wa ene ono so tumi ede ne krata akopi ma o say kwan bia so wo pe adwuma no na watumi nya na watoa adwuma na o ye no so eso eno so ede a ene ababetojwa former Ghana Black Stars captain and friend Samuel Jan Obekai the mystery behind the missing of Ghana yen musician legend Abranti friend say Castro na eno na Samuel Jan I pin up all can sembi na na all can and say nyame animu ni say oda sorry Anopa bia Abranti friend say Castro now afi no or say I miss him every day as Samuel Jan opens up on relationship with disappeared musician Castro. Now or say I met Castro in Italy. He came there with KK Fusu for a show in Indonesia, and while performing, he spotted me in a crowd and invited me on the stage to dance. So it was that time that we clicked, and this was in 2005. After the show, I took their numbers, and when they arrived in Ghana, Castro called me to inform me they are back in the country. I asked him to perform some freestyle. So as he was performing, I was harmonizing. And at the moment, he knew I had some music talent. We went to the studio and made the hit record, African Girls. I miss him every day, but I just don't show the emotions. I always feel his presence around me. It's way any and someone, Asamoah Mensah or say Debia Wafi Castro, Debia and I watch the coin so or fast so on it Castro and so it's me Asia and also any and someone and they Ababetu Ija. Ghana Black Stars Jumedina Babedawa coaches will be over 60 Diomunkata Abetu Jano, former Black Stars player. I friend Mohamed Polu, Achelana Jane Afaho, Nasma Oka, and he said Ghana Football Association, appointee coach and a manager. Or abreast with Ghana football as Black Stars coach. And yes, will be a onim she or Bruni, a onim African terrain, one African football, and I say, near Kofana Naba say Omra Mayajuma. Napolo, and Chilmua Walker, and say a phobia or your familia, not onim Ghana football, no onim the history of football, no, a bit to me as the fortunes of the Black Stars. Now, I said, neglecting Ghanaian style of football no a cause of country no your recent struggles or see a fa coach yen pe coach unim Ghana ball mu or think Ghana ball I say enim your history enim say the style of football and no AC etie and one say a fa coach bia and unti na ye bre no nti ne ono de national can say se be fa coach yen fa coach unim Ghana ball unim Ghana ball baba kosem unim Ghana style of play say fa coach or te sadia ekwan bia so Black Stars and the flourish keke and also any and someone any Mipacho Abranti ana Ura I friend say Mohamed Polo former Black Stars player and so actually Eddie Atu Eja Kwampoku and so say Tamana Ofri Kotoko Nyamini he didn't want to leave no peso beko but I say Okwen Usampa said the dear the papa or Jerry Siko Kushiano she said the Eja when you be Kaku the Chinju Ababi Sakama Kotokwa Bibia the Danakrem na and also Eddie Ababitu Eja. No, Kaluja wouldn't say team agent Akonone, Meka the Chan team, Ghana Black Galaxies. Now, exclusive reporter Yensa Kanche said they have been motivated to win their game against Sudan. And Omo game no. United said Ministry of Youth and Sports. That means Aquaculture, Womu outstanding bonuses. Now, outstanding bonuses no more Aquaculture no. And I'm so ama and minister no to move for catch him say. Niana Mushisha Munsa Kandia, Mosumunya de Yeshe, and so into me and for mine. Now speaking ahead of their final group game against Sudan, Evans Bobie Opoku are sure players said Omu expected omu bonuses soon. Now enona checks no ekoko drew ya omu so any omajuma. Now the checks I promised you are with the FA. and the accountant has done all the checks. The per diem is also ready. So in terms of motivation, what have you? Like I said, the president has ordered that the ministry should do everything possible so that what is due you is paid. We are Deputy Minister for Youth and Sports. I have found Honorable Bubi Upuku Evans and all this answer and so going into the Sudan game, I have a strong belief that you will make it. We and some of the 7 p.m. Ghana time and a game neighbor so not just a can 5 hours every month. Not just a 2 p.m. and a game no ever so let's hope and pray that the Black Galaxies of Ghana can make Ghana proud and also and some because in Tomo per diem bonuses are none outstanding no me bacho say yes. And unfortunately, I checks me now ready. The Aquacoma Ghana Football Association, GFA so Babi Chiomuka, Amabi Bianso, Etumi, Ako, and Kai, and also Edia, Ababitu Ija, and no. Kumasia Sante Kotoko, Omuna, Bagana, Bobo Padia, Ghana Premier League, no, Oma Jimo, officially, Oma confirmed the signing of former Mediama Sporting Club midfielder, I friend said Rashid Noti. Now, Rashid Note are joining the record holders of the Ghana Premier League as a free agent after running a contract and now with Takwa based Mediama out. Now, when you know, and so 27 years was signed 2.5-year contract with the Porcupine Warriors. Now, Obesha football I say Obabaya Sports Stadium in Kumasi, Obetwaso. Now, Rashid comes with enormous quality and experience and will only improve our team to help us achieve our targets this season. We Kumasia Santikoroko and in a statement, Omudi unveiling player no, Omu Eddie ever two Ija. Nana Yao, Amponsa, and one player no, Echamfonia, Omudi Beto official Twitter handle more, and also to me, Ababetu Jasi said here, I'm a Brantiano, Bababe Kumasia Sante Kotoko player for good, and also Edia, Ababetu Ija, and so, Kalun somebody at Dawson. But because of time constraints, into young Kwamanone, na share Amanon some Kakanso, Yabuano, na Yamfa, Emre, Etiefo, Enra. A Cocoban is English Premier League match, Baku, Etumi, Ekoso, na a match, na in Manchester United, Yepa, Isan na Wamu. Any Arsenal and Thames, so much me a winning match, no Enra, Nanko to me a cat points number about 6, and only Arsenal, so I was significant gamer, Ebaso, Yankopo, Ayaduma, Quesiada. It is so much me being Kunuma, not just 6 points, and not common Arsenal and 3 points per Enra, almost a go a Dikai, now so Crystal Palace. Excellent, baby. Now, Newman Koyi, Chelsea, I show Manchester, so MSO. Omutumi etekano ema ebabe ye 1-1 na Chelsea and also Eddie Nenra where Manchester United for no mu come Manchester United fans beat is a wow ni panash na wo team we pa na and also Enyagro. Until at the end of the game Manchester United etumi Baku ema Crystal Palace and so etumi ekano se si amenu e ka said here said na nka Manchester United esusu se nka 3 points ni na omusa ebetumi aka na nka fe omotumi any Arsenal dia boni nyame eyadma kwasi ada na ko ba so mudi nkunimu a omuni Arsenal tem aba be 3 points no entumi anko yi na said here eno so tumi ekuku wi eno ntianwa Premier League game ba ko e course no said here ko ye no na nyame eyaduma ene enso so kese ba ko pa ekoso ebo awie no miensa team I friend say Manchester City omuni under fire coach I friend Antonio Conte the team I friend Tottenham Hotspur and so na the elbow any that is one of the crucial games ever so ene awie na and also e no 3 o'clock pepe na omubi na so you be up there NBC for be no up no so Peacock and a game the so Manchester City versus Tottenham Hotspur na and also no na Enra said America the two jano Crystal Palace ni United ebo 1-1 no FA Cup match back on so Leeds United and Cardiff City Leeds United share 5 Emma Cardiff HM 2 uko Spain Enra Momo ebo Copa del Rey games Valencia Gijon eka 9 bako kromo ntimiante Athletic Bilbao Espanyol ka bako Momo ntimiante Real Betis ene Osasuna ebo 2-2 penalties ene Osasuna 4 Emma Betis 2 ene Osasuna qualifier ko manim Levante also excellence Emma Atletico Madrid Eshomeka Minua Bakokrano Omususu Entumi Anti Nasenia and also Isi Ekuri Enra Games Ekoso Enso Eho Enono Nasa the Americano and Muko Spain England America got a Premier League game Baku Ekoso Spain games Ekoso team my friends Sueta Womani Barcelona and Villarreal and Real Madrid Barcelona game number 32 and Real Madrid Villarreal game no 3 Italy remember Coppa Italia games Atalanta omo at the end omo boy omo Kalomo goes omo 86 minutes 66 minutes Atlanta Asha 3 Ama Spezia Asha 2 Amugusu Amubo Lazio about 12 how many Bologna Bolgana and Bologna and Juventus and so any Monza and only at 3 o'clock kick-off time now and also there so and no African Nations Championship Chan said the medical cano Morocco and Madagascar Abo Kalusha Madagascar Ashe Morocco e Kamiensa Madagascar Ashe Morocco e Kamiensa Ama Morocco entry and Tibakokra and Ghana and Sudan 2 o'clock and he said Kalu Madagascar for MZ woman stubborn papa Omonya Bayra Bilwajo na and also Eddie and Madagascar 3 Morocco 0 Omo and at 2 o'clock Ghana and so any Sudan Eddie Ebo any not just a games are Ekoso Ewo Chan and so enono and a day na and also Eddie and no now who flew there na ye kwako said the and seven to be called Ewo Amanone Sabi Amino Kase Kaluya Shasie Efi Barcelona asoye but before that yanko Arsenal and so any Manchester United game Ebano den Empire Ebeja Enra Abranche friend say Casemiro etumi enya yellow card into what it means is Casemiro say nyame aduma Arsenal game omu Ebono enya ade obebo bi nenu Ena Manchester United coach our friend say Ten Hag edi aba tuja after the game central for ABC say masa na sisia Casemiro obobo mamu pa wa ma be bobo we bia enhamono asema coach ni dia tuja eni say omu share Arsenal first leg no na Casemiro bi eni ho omu share Arsenal no na Casemiro bi eni ho nti nyame aduma come what me Sunday omu sign Arsenal without Casemiro Ten Hag asema dia tuja eno no and as you see amenu we ka say akoko ba ni say goalkeeper your friend say David here and so e ka say David here and e bi say Casemiro entimi mo bo ni bi na eno so ojina wo say and o say asem kese pa because Casemiro say we a big player pa the mind in akoko ba say ye dem miss no nyame ya adma Sunday e ade a betimi affect a big time pa and so any and someone any Abranche friend say David here and so Eddie Atuga and the brand coach say enya hwe na omo share Arsenal without Casemiro no na David here and so there or can otherwise also say match na be dia mo yi pa is and say Abranche friend say Casemiro now by and why very instrumental and the influence on the team cannot be denied into also Eddie and they about to Iga and so and until let's wait and see what really happens. I say the more transfer window no be a na yemfa no to so emfa ema atiefo Barcelona according to Coaca Typhoon say El Chiriguinto omo dia beto dia say Barcelona atumi any team in front of Man City omo player Abante Ike Gundogan atumi asili a pre-contract agreement a report which says Pep Guardiola ever say Okipu Ike Gundogan now so Barcelona for 10 in the head I catch you and say what Man City in and so it's time you change the scenery now Okobe before and according to El Chiriguito no see another Abante first Ike Gundogan and the contract they're running out by the close of this season no and share we are not any Barcelona kusia kind dia was Barcelona they say there only a masters of free agent ye can Barcelona no my Abante Memphis they pay say ameno like I said or Atletico Madrid play according to Fabrizio Romano Abante no assigning contract from now till 2028 Okwakusia kind dia Atletico Madrid Now, according to reporter Fabrizio Romano, the Abariche say, Sino is in the region of 3 to 4 million euros. 3 to 4 million euros. Nanka Atletico Airport branch free. And another Barcelona so Airport player friends Yannick Carrasco in return as a swap. Now so Atletico Madrid ampene into the deal is complete as is here the pay. Obabisi Akadiama Atletico Madrid. You throw any akopim our Manito Magandi Kofia J Kokushus Arsenal. The team so aso a branch friends Mukalo Mudrik Chelsea edge free Arsenal some ya on the 90th minute. And Chelsea actually free Arsenal sem. Now and Arsenal for say say Ekobase is so far back and just Ulumu. According to reporter Ceciano, all football, all the newspaper, and reputable sporting tabloids, Ediaba HS Arsenal, the money actually Brighton, and Brighton, a branch of friends, Leandro Trossard, Edin Como Akwechi. But according to Fabrizio Romano, all football, one football, goal.com, all United conversation is in an advanced stage. Arsenal are making a bid of £20 million because a branch of the contract running out close to the end of the season. Brighton the right, so according to report, Richard said. Brighton for say £25 million. 25 million pounds sterling. If you saw for 25 million pounds sterling, ama near the Abrantino, Ebejano, Ednamo. So let's see how that conversation goes. But our story, no, King Kalusha, Oka, see now kind of baby about the Chelsea fans, no, Omuti Arsenal for say, Todbuli Afafu, Trossard. Fred Trossard, and say, refer as say, Chelsea, Sababa Beji, Eddie, free and na and also Eddie no. A branch of friends say Thomas Tuchel, a former Chelsea manager, Obabayan Sanchez in his first season, winning the Champions League, winning the Super Cup, winning the Club World Cup, and a Todboli by and the American Rambo style, Ebe Pamonu Friho, and they are like I say, exclusive reporter, Unity Sports Desk, Abeka Insa, goal, one football, all football, you now confirm HSS. Thomas Tuchel, Tottenham Hotspur, Jumano, or your king, say, oh, friend, say Antonio Conte, say, Pamelo near one Sunkumde, free Jumano Swa, or no, Unya Jumanoa, obey. Now, according to reports, Richard, Antonio Conte is also not happy with Tottenham Hotspur, or more aboard, no, and she says, especially a Negema, or City Bono, say, new man to me and Koya and Farmer Conte, Kalusha, marketer against the odds, and Shea. Conte will be one of the few managers Omuti at the chopping board this week or the next week. And some as you see about Thomas Tuchel is in line. Our DT say you're very much interested in the Tottenham job. I strongly believe that Tuchel will pay Todboli back. No chance, you made the wrong decision. And also name some about Tuja. Now you Tottenham wano. A branch of friends say Hurricane was say is switching Nemua in Bemanzo de Obeyedi, Wama Menina. According to reporter Yensaka say a branch of analysis say the dear Bruno, when your team I friends say Tottenham Hotspur will be free. And on a Kuwakata fan of football.london at the Ababatuga and they say Tottenham for to me at the Abrantano price about one thing. One says a team be at the Abrantano Hurricane. Sika Mubejano, £100 million sterling. Remember, Kane contract or signing Yano, a Yabe and Tottenham for Brise. They have to make something out if the boy is to leave. £100 million price tag. And I talked to him for, and so at me at the Ababato Hurricane. It is so. Moses Caicedo, a player there. Osia Kai Adi Emma, Brighton. Now, Brighton, Echo World Cup, the modern bono, and I'm so much to say, Kings Epeno. Reporter Yensaka says here, HSS, Chelsea, and Liverpool, and I could play Moses Caicedo, one any abre. Now, reporter Yensaka HSS, Chelsea, and I say, and I say, Omu LED race, no. Chelsea, Eddie Sika, friend said, £65 million sterling. Ako Brighton for us say Ebeya and Komunji says Sikawi na Wamu Enfa Abrante friend say Moses Caicedo Entumi Enfa Emma Omo. Nenuna exclusive report about to say Brighton for so asset Omo price. Omo pay £75 million sterling. And no any Sika Omo dia to Moses Caicedo so £75 million sterling. Na and also no. Abrante friend say Mbappe According to reporter Athletic Kowaka Tanodia Bache say in the summer no Ken Kalusha wa wuti my friends Liverpool no mo Mbappe am a PSG for Peneso omo say nya say Mbappe be call Real Madrid party and Nkonko Liverpool into Mbappe and according to the Athletic newspaper or rejecting Liverpool advances no say nya dia ope Liverpool Real Madrid dia and ope. So Mbappe rejected Liverpool in the summer as PSG were ready to sanction the move, according to Kowakata. Your friend say the Athletic. Now you call West Ham United in South Korea. And right, there were two men him say Omo a Manchester United defender. I friend say Harry Maguire. And then I know I can say Manchester United for about one thing. Say Nyadia Harry Maguire. Omo Everton in net and answer Ochna. Coach I friend say Ten Hag or say he wants to keep the player. Nyadia Obeton Abrantiano. Tiano so Edia Ababitu Ija. And so Manchester United are making an important improved contract offer to 18-year-old Alejandro Garnacho amid interest from Real Madrid. And rounds and here can watch them say Real Madrid at 10 Quancha dead Abrantiano. But I say man you for any break and then any improving the contract. Chelsea and Manchester United, according to Telegraph, Kowakatano, say almost ready. Some rival Tottenham Hotspur for the signing of Brentford. Almost Spain goalkeeper, I friend say David Raya. Some are wherever. And Omumi na yomaji someko akwa pen Tottenham di kan say sisi ane di omu goalkeeper Hugo Lloris oyeno ombe here replacement omu no edru ho nemu Man U and Chelsea and so atwa omu na yeka Tottenham asem no na according to a record Kuwakata no England omu di Portuguese kasem no translated by omu asem kan any said Tottenham offer 30 million plus add-ons for Sporting Lisbon. Almost Spain defender Pedro Porro, 23 years of age. Now and also Edia Ababitu Ija and so I don't know. Now Spain midfielder Ausia Kaima Barcelona Sergio Busquets are turning down a lucrative 17 million a year opportunity to join Cristiano Ronaldo, our Saudi Arabian club from Al Nassr. Catalunya Radio. Barcelona from radio from Catalunya Radio. Omona this asem no so e buy. Ronaldinho neba your friend João de Assis Moreira or Harvard trial. Ne papa former club friend say Barcelona. Now according to the report no, Abrante didn't do so far no were failing to impress the coaching staff. But club president Juan Laporta has asked him to be given more time. Until Ronaldinho and also and they actually about to Ija. Ken Kalusha, if you ask me to go on, I can go on and on and on and on. But radio is time. And see, everyone also some of the sporting segments, you know, is here. Now, see me judgment in Emma, you, the Ken.
Opo National, Yabadasi. Opo National, na motelling Kaze, or the sporting update. And then since my call. Edi identity football arena into team once a man be there and there's a team no sinking no for better was see pam now better for story 1 or 2 be now what do you book across and aquarium hello po
yeah I think that Gundogan it's a fine player the way we see Bono he plays like Xavi Hernandez or on far and ordain about or the key. So I think he will be a fine signing for Barcelona. But as to whether Pep Guardiola, Bijana, Monaco is also unwrapping. But the good news and is in a good position to make decision for himself because the contract is running out in 2024. And TCC's decision has nothing to do with Pep, City or Barcelona. It has everything to do with himself and his agent. And I think that Barcelona says it's a player and I said. One man contract na a free agency there. You're careful. On say I don't know what I Christensen, Adekoye, what I said. And I'm going to call fantastic. They cleared so many players through free agency. I think the player, Cristiano, you've got to be careful, especially caught in the last 6 months because of Barcelona. But and I think that Memphis Depay a good sign for him. Memphis Depay is a fantastic player. In the summer, we had a lot of rumors. Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, a whole lot of clubs were linked, but none materialized. And we also learned this Barcelona for a surplus to requirements. But in the end, went to me and feel I'm happy for him because our Ghanaian defense, and if he plays, he becomes more active and better. What I say, also Barcelona, Siciliano, the likes of Gavi, Lewandowski, Dembele, Rafinha, quite say we never be more. For you to play the play, no, now I think that it's a good move for him, signing a long-term contract with Atletico Madrid. No, Kalu, a Honda me war problem, Kaka, because social Atletico Madrid, player be our number footed, be our cohort. After on time, yes, successful. João Felix, number one. Okay, Thomas Lemar.
Yes.
Thomas Lemar was a fantastic chap. All the teams in England were after him. But of course, Atletico Madrid. And no. I'm only hoping and praying. Diego Simeone between I get the best of the play. Now Manaya himself by playing the way he loves playing. So it's a good move for him because Barcelona and it wasn't working out. Now Kamimi used to say, yeah, he could come back to England because they say Newcastle money I didn't know were interested, and then of course Arsenal. If you came to a team like Arsenal, Newcastle, you be the king and then you can do your things. But all the same, no, I think going to Atletico, he might get more playing time. Arsenal getting Trossard. I think Arsenal, if they want to win the league, they need to equip their bench. They need to have a stronger bench. And I think they couldn't have moved for a better player. As Leandro Trossard, a player back in Kalusha, many in the church about 3 years ago, and I'm starting with the expert. So I was always thinking, why am I scouting my Chelsea for? Until even coach I found Graham Potter, I always kept asking myself, why am I scouting? Unknown is McAllister. Fantastic chap, sir. Moses Caicedo cried this year and Mokokotono. So I think that if Arsenal is able to pull this one through, they will have a great player and a good bargain. I mean, player no contract just 1 year, and Brighton is asking not for a huge sum, 25. Arsenal once again, the team wants 25 million. Arsenal, according to Fabrizio, at the 20 million pounds sterling. If you delay and another team cashes in. Also, are you paying a full 25 million for a player like Trossard, and according to the report, he's going to be given a long-term contract by Arsenal. So I hope Arsenal is able to pull this one through. And this Anna said, so because according to sources, Arsenal, Chelsea have close links and close ties with their Brighton because of the Okoto Moses Caicedo now he works for Chelsea. He's the head of transfers. Arsenal should be careful and get the deal over the line. I was also reading from BBC where Mikel Arteta was saying that they will not be forced or pushed or pressed to sign any player. Now, player they'll be fine, and then they will sign players in the summer. Hey, tell Arsenal they haven't won the league yet. There is only a margin of points between themselves and Manchester United and Manchester City. And to win the league, you need something extra. So they should be very careful not to get complacent and say you team here. I think they need a stronger bench. So if they get a player in Trossard, it will be a fantastic signing. And Manchester United and Crystal Palace, it was a nice game. Initially it was somewhat boring. Now Manchester passes they couldn't string their passes together. Crystal Palace were also playing amateurish football, but in the end, it sparked up. And of course, Crystal Palace did what nobody expected them to do by getting the late equalizer, which was a fantastic free kick. What I say, the Manchester United were very much disappointed, and rightly so, because also was now almost 9 matches straight, including beating Manchester City. So one would say after beating City, their hopes would have been high to come and quash out Crystal Palace, but it wasn't to be. They're not a Premier League, team over easy, no surprise. Just think of Chelsea. What happens to us when we're playing Nottingham Forest and another things like I said, even Fulham near there. So the smaller clubs are all stronger now. In more now underestimate you, you do so at your own peril. And I think the coach made a bigger mistake, Ten Hag, by playing Casemiro. Kalusha Casemiro after Manchester leading, and Kasankasa, he didn't have a free field there. I think he had that at the back of his mind. He said, so G. Lucada, next match almost. He did some fine interceptions, but the Casemiro we've seen that has changed the United team wasn't the Casemiro we saw yesterday. About 76th, 80th minute, I was asking myself, why doesn't the coach want to change him? Bring him out. You are leading 1-0. You have other equally good Fred Money at the bench. Let them come and fight it on for the rest of the minutes and keep your star midfielder for the crucial encounter on Sunday. But he decided to play him on. And Crystal Palace counter and of course player it was undeniable yellow card. The referee couldn't do anything. And Casemiro nodding in Sagunity, and then the coach was also shaking his head. I think Ten Hag, if there is anybody to be blamed for the yellow card that Casemiro received, I think I'll give it to Ten Hag. He should have substituted him, taken him out, and give him a breather. Maybe Fred Mokra Bermuda, maybe they would have been able to fight, to secure the win. But it was a good game, and Crystal Palace did the unthinkable. Kaluwa was 6 games before Enra game, no. Crystal Palace no more losing 5, including losing to Chelsea. Since they badly needed something out of yesterday's game, and they were able to grab it. What a sweet time to score, 90+1. And it killed Manchester United fans like Mamiaba. And I was on the phone with Wawadanfo, Ahmed, Nash. He was crying like a baby. It meant a lot to the United fans, but they couldn't grab all the 3 points. If they were able, Sunday game would be different. It will still be different. It will still be very important. But if they won yesterday, the point gap between themselves and Arsenal would have been cut to 6. It is almost to me Arsenal in the unlikely scenario. So much to me Arsenal Sunday, Nanka be cut 3 points. In the league, na fe Nanka be depa. But Manchester United couldn't do it. But I think we have to give credit to Crystal Palace. They did a great job. And Kalu, your friend, Thomas Tuchel wanting the Tottenham job. Now can I have that tablet? No cry. Not just I say like he said in Sabeka. I think that Thomas Tuchel is in love with the Premier League, or just no kind. Or say it is the best league in the world, and he loved the environment at Chelsea. Also near Juma. Our football club will be or feel home to say Chelsea that. So I think that maybe he wants to come back to England. Also to feel come. So he wants to come because he's here in England for Pam on the work permit or go back to Newcombe. So maybe he wants to come back, and he loves the city life in London. So he wants to come back to Tottenham. Tottenham at this stage, anything can happen to them because Antonio Conte or signing board and economy. I don't really understand because Conte did a lot of signings. Otto Bissouma, Otto Richarlison, he got a lot of players. So I don't know why he's still crying with the board. So, but I think that Antonio Conte is losing it. The way he started the season, the way they at some point they were on top of the league. They were chasing. Many Arsenal in Lucy first 3 games, and so I'm the second game. How many Chelsea in the board draw? But they were doing fantastic, But I kept telling you people say, almost possess the ball. They don't control games. So a team that controls games wins most of the matches. You can lose a game when you control, but I won't control the game. Our chances of winning games are lesser than controlling games, and that is why when I was doing my top 4, I didn't even put them in. Like I said, I feel Antonio Conte. With Tottenham, the marriage is not working out. And we would not be surprised. If they lose the game today, mark my words, something can happen before the weekend. If they lose the game today, something can happen before the weekend. But I say, and Thomas Tuchel will be a fine coach for Tottenham. Because Tottenham, they have a good squad. They really do. If Tuchel was to come there and have Harry Kane and then have Son, so not Richarlison. With this front 3, he will do magic over there. So I think that Tottenham, if they get Tuchel, I think that will be a better move for them. Harry Kane, £100 million sterling. I learned, according to the story, said Bayern Munich are interested. Said Harry Kane, £100 million. Sam and over turn there, and then I will urge my Chelsea to go for him because we here striker. But Harry Kane is a better player for any team. He will fit into any team. £100 million sterling. I think that. And you overstated because of the Kane value. He's one player on time, and you get the same consistent production and results from him every time he takes the field. And I think it's 100 million for Hurricane. If any team has the money, go for it. Moses Caicedo for 75 million pounds sterling. Play Amukoton for 4. That is what business can do. I think the Brighton, they are doing something good over there, and they should keep it up. Amukoto players like Nketi, no other Tom boarding, McAllister, the Trossard, the Moses Caicedo. They have a lot of players there. And I think that Caicedo, why establish it, 75 million pounds sterling, I think it's a good bargain. But if Liverpool or Chelsea wants, I think the Anopa buyout clause in Shem Brighton for this players boy at the end of the road. Look at even Kukureya. Almost high key price at Chelsea and so desperation. Equity at 65 million pounds sterling. As it's about bear flop. So I think that Caicedo, he has the physique, for the Premier League. So I think he'll be a good signing and he'll fit into either Liverpool or Chelsea. He's in N'Golo Kante type of midfielder. So I think that Chelsea at the 65 million pounds sterling. Let's see what happens. If they'll be able to secure him on SFP. I think a game Manchester City versus Tottenham. What a game that would be. But when a year for public notice, I say my chief who say, Kalusha, when Antonio Conte, coach Bakwa, who to me Pep Guardiola.
Yes. I don't know. He said, "Bite for an account." Come as no. What's a coach if you know? Graham Potter, if you're not more for visa by you. When you call another good coach, a friend Zebia. On Suba, I said the same project in on Suba.
I told Kofi there, they've been quite better to me than Graham Potter. I'll be honest with you. They've been by the job he's doing. I trust and Etienne. No offense, without him, they can't play. But look at the way they dismantled Liverpool. So that's the big guy. I don't know Chelsea for Crown Company because I like his demeanor, his body language, his passion, his desire on the bench. I don't remember Chelsea coach, the calmness on the bench. Come on, that's why you are a coach. Shout at players, show energy, show desire, show fight, show anguish. No, but I'm not going to say I'm anytime he's clapping for the players, I tell Obi Amini the ball go Obi Amika and say that is one thing on the coach I don't really like. Thomas took a bit through tantrum. I
say Chelsea. I saw pay Kofi J. Na Obi Amini didi bon commode say di pa ba kun de bia moti e so amodi.
Oh no, I know say. Onim say Nash per ball pa. And I was on the phone with Nash, and then we have a brother called Frank. Many Gaza, many Bernard, Madame, Bob. Well, then I do Bem cry because you group there. Yeah, ball conversation, conference call. Now you think that's our passion. We love the game. We can't go wrong. But I don't know how they are years or a Chelsea. Oh, program no.
I said, na ni power Arsenal they be catch us as man na both you aso pay Kofi J maybe I will be aro Michel na do pay oh receive minister betintina me kai
hey internet aso penny Chelsea ni
yeah Chelsea
and also people na dey on
Arsenal dey retired dey Chelsea Chelsea kwa shire kwa Chelsea Arsenal if I be sad
the Chelsea no the Tata and Arsenal no the Tata no
yes
but
Chelsea pa full
okay I come in soon we know what mommy atiase but I look back to the game like I was saying Man City any Tottenham no a tough game but only what makes it very tough Manchester City lose 2 games in a row lose to Southampton and on my time 2-0 and lose 2-1 to Manchester United. That Guardiola usually doesn't lose games in a row like that, but it has happened. So I don't know what his team talk would be, but game will be very crucial because of what Uri friend Antonio Conte so Sisi Abebi Ujina. Because Conte made mistake no lose too much where said the makers say Thomas Tuchel no that could pave way for Conte to lead Tottenham because now say Osho form and go you cry. Osho last 5 matches Manchester City like I was saying lose, win, draw. And Tottenham, lose, win, lose, draw. So in Russia, Tottenham this City, it could be anybody's game. Over last 5 meetings, and lose, win, draw. And I will say lose, win, draw. So what I say, it's 2 defeats, 2 wins, and then a draw. So that it's Russia, and especially Antonio Conte. So Antonio Conte, Papa, a friend say, Pep Guardiola, let's go back to his days at Chelsea. Time I watch Chelsea, our G League, or the Chelsea, or Pep Guardiola was Stamford Bridge. That's a question of 3-1. Obama Fatimi last year, he repeated the same thing. Or some question of 3-2. That was Etihad. Now, into Olympia or Pep Guardiola, papa. Sorry, I say. Into the name you haven't realized, as I say, almost so lose games out to us. Kalu, a very tough game. A very, very, very tough game. But if you ask him, because of Tottenham or Spencer, almost last results, Kalu Nkoyi, Arsenal show 2-0. NFA Cup, winning 1-over. I think they beat Portsmouth 1-0. Almost a Crystal Palace. But Aston Villa show 2-0. And almost Brentford, about draw 2-2. So in Russia, as almost score, almost no more draw, no more lose. So and now they haven't been able to do anything to the bigger class because Liverpool crash not that time Liverpool crash 2-1. So they have something to do. And if Conte wants to prove to the Tottenham fans some are saying that I think the Conte is not the right man for the job. But if he wants to prove and convince the board of what he wants, so I strongly believe that this is a game he mustn't lose. And with his record against Pep Guardiola, I think that might help him overcome Manchester City. But the question everybody will ask is Manchester City, are they going to lose again to the same Antonio Conte or Honte Pep Guardiola? What I say, will City also lose their 3rd game in a row? That is also a multi-million-dollar question. So what I say, in the sense that Kalu, I know anything. Like I was saying, that was date I think September, baby. I don't know who shall score line now. That will play on Kulisevsky and a share first goal. It was as early as the 4th minute. Etihad. And a Gundogan take at 33rd minute. And a 59th minute. Hurricane essay. And now Omoboya could do 90+2. And a Manchester City near penalty na Riyad Mahrez the taker. Into near about 92 minutes. I can't run to the 5 minutes. So on the 96th minute. And then Hurricane scores again last year. So what I say. And then the Liverpool league in the bar wire. Becca just a point and after this will be a Shannon Martin. Antonio Conte to me Pep Guardiola. So let's wait and see what happens because there were a lot of permutations. Conte loses this game and loses miserably, he might get his sack. Pep Guardiola loses today, loses 3 games in a row. And he has a lot for both coaches and both teams. So let's wait and see what really comes out of this game. But if you are asking me, I am beginning to think that Pep Guardiola might have the best of Antonio Conte. That's why I think that I have a strong conviction that Thomas Tuchel might be able to get the Tottenham job. Kalu.
Okay, Opo, that's
right.
Quite poku the quite you say 1 month of salary Algeria no bet me bet me assure for the whole year in Ghana. Yanka no sa in Kenya kwanka what the sin kakra my pa nke wunya say per se your football no kon kan ya.
You see the name right on top. Only Angela Papukasa no this answer me tuja. And I can say Sauko Algeria players a bobo no. O say the Bosuo baako ka ketiano. It mission the whole year. So you be spending unnecessarily and unnecessary things. On say na eja be family others make say Ghana league yankan wasem Ghana ball yankan wasem I of akwesi mami to feel Ose Yahweh and here, but studio one question, some one yakeka, near diagram, I mean, excuse my language on air, but Sano kind. And evidence are there was Ghana ball, Petama change a manamo or Anamoka Ghana ball as him. Why would he say that? He's a Ghanaian. What I say, but the end point and he said, and yes, on Ghana ball as I'm at you, but the way I hear running a ball no air time. She said a whole FA president. Na King Face Abobo na Anopa bet is 40 something. A league game in Ghana. And a three-tour ticket coin. Na you can league attendance as someone. As you know, so tia some president bekan. O say only rule bia wo. Enye ese na said ye. Say omoma eye Anopa park. Eye class na said ye. You see, if the FA takes themselves out of the equation, how can we run a better league? A better like Ghana League in Akoso. England, a more independent board and a running Premier League. You know. The English Premier League is not run by the FA. But anything concerning the league, in terms of punishment, suspensions, fines, any BB, and all the team, all the independent body are running. But the Barca League never running smoothly. So, Capetia referee, misconduct charge, aggressive charge, failing to control your players. FA. And the punishment bar one thing. So even though it is an independent body running the Premier League, the FA still has a stake. They make sure say the beer the Danakwem.
I mean, if that's the best way because FA no niska and Timobinya financial investors any sponsorship package. Family running day-to-day activities of like how we see abono. But the punishment in there, I've said this is something the FA of Ghana need to take a clue from there. Ghana. They sent delegation from Ghana to England to go and study the EPL model. But the question is, because someone who says, German independent body, you cannot the Uto player, you say, Ubo Liga, National Sports Council, 5%, GFA, 3%, wage you know. They want money to chop, but they don't want to make the things better. Oh, for a player who was playing for Sante Kotoko, so Oko Algeria, he didn't even want to go. But Oko Algeria, Bosuo member, Akopa Ketia, the man, no, and so the whole year. It is a player no ebedena obobola onyi ne yemo obetumi abobra because at the end of the day otunani no dan na ni hwe ne bank account mu a o sika on the bank account mu o sika sebi efiefo ho kiro mu obetumi di aboa. But if you are playing in Ghana Premier League na reho how much another one when the cancer so say Ghana omo buton farmer the kwenyeska Ghana one is that story no. Yeah, almost almost farmer can Ghana Premier because all farmers to me 50 cedis a day as profiter. 5 times 12 years in Kalusha. Near 60. And you're 6,000. Yes. Ghana they know a G League can say because that time a player or some free Kotokobo or Fabric by Alcobo Adriana friend say. No, just $600. Only I'm the highest paid player in Ghana. $600. Was there? Oh, Ghana player, me no Ghana League even or Coabruce or a local player. No, Ghana League even or Coabruce or by no service animal Kotoko. Mire Finidi. Oh, and I saw a story. No, I attributed to. So he was the player, not at me, Chiana Bocas, and $600. Oh, you players we package league ni officiating West. A whole Ghana Football Association spokesperson in the person of Chum Asante. Other TV so catch say the Ama League non corsono Bakoye officiating. But we have Ghana referees. So some retamo can say FA 40 influences say who kotoko match we are making sure say kotoko making sure say half making sure say we you see so. They are complaining about officiating. I'm going to appoint officials, more officiating league, but they do next to nothing. Oh, and then Kwampoku can say now USM audience want to renew the contract. Probably that's why he's back in Ghana and he's going to play for Kotoko and he's telling his experience. That's why now Kalusha now we can say teams our Tanzania. It's me to talk Ghana players call Mebwa. Yeah, yes.
Ayi Daniel ni ajene ayi mo hino mko bobo no.
TP Mazembe. Oh, it's Congo.
TP Mazembe.
Congo DR.
So Congo DR mo nyina na nke ka bola. Nka Congo DR ni TP ne Ghana say Congo DR betimi eto a player. How many times now who say Chelsea player? An Arsenal player, an Man City player. Team beer a free to say Ukraine. Ebabaso penaton. I just say Arsenal peno, Chelsea peno, City peno, no nyade mo. Na yeso onko loan, and no crown Ukraine na dia de crown. Oka say wonko omumpe. They want Italy, they want Spain, they want France, they want high-profile countries. But England, ono otumi ko Spain ko for be a player. Barcelona team kese otumi ko be. So that is how and kese say here. And kese say Ghana being one of the greatest South African countries on the continent. Yeah, and kese otumi ko DR Congo fie. Senka player di be free ye wa kwa. Enka Algeria, Egypt, omo so chen. Algeria, Egypt, South Africa, fight about the player team nam Benin, Togo, Bobo. Because of the economic league in but remuneration, sika ye change. It is a league in the a whole lot of factors. So FA has a role to play, the clubs do have a role to play, but I was really shocked to say FA boss, it's me who say Nipa Pack and your clubs. If you don't package the league well, officials are most of the score line show Mubuto and Omodiako. And then I leave not do because of Name. Or call Park, Wako said, Yadia Tiani team Kotoko, Yadia Tiani team has, or to Tumuba, police of Wakano. Actually, Obesa Kotona Party view. Motivation ban for them to go, drive ban or desire ban or no fair officiating. So the FA saying that they don't have a role in sending fans to the stadium. It's very disappointing. What did I say? Okay. I think that a very interesting story that Kwambuku Ediaba, a very good debate in Odiaba. I think the clubs in Ghana almost just be American, especially Kotokoni has. Kalu, they have a lot to do. Yeah. There's a song which is on now we treat players Kayi. That's what I say. Kotokoni has the Biami with you because some of the own massive following. I was thinking we turning on numbers into the advantage. But almost you show basa they said the fans no who the difference between Kotokokra and Midiama. Ube community Ghana start ni Midiama Kranum any dream that you change the two most glamorous clubs in Ghana. So they have to lead by example. Because according to the team, the player called Tanzania, DR Congo, Burkina Faso, it shouldn't happen.
3 minutes. Faka new coaches no na enkraba no say ye hia coach Polo say ohun the terrain of
I think Mohamed Polo sometimes okasa out of context. Ghana football history need there. Ghana style of play need there. Story now can may try some maintenance here but maintenance here. You know
no you wanted to do that say was you got a four set pattern be and as man say different coaches but with different tactical variations near that didn't that times na Ghana na skillful what I'm saying you should treat players in skillful what I say more or less now they mean for Africa Brazil of Africa. Oh, because that is
your pattern of play. Some pattern of play is different from the type of players you have. And the say so that I can get into it.
They don't know how no person who say be that no bomb Muhammad Polo mo and Adofama Mondo see bomb those kind of stuff, you know. And no be like your person or say star.
I think the point he's trying to make is far-fetched. I really don't get the point he was trying to make. And then remove football and assessment. Football as a sanka by Englander personal team and fan Barcelona England Arsenal under Arsene Wenger on a net ball papa other teams in no be able boom near long balls but then look at the games in England, look at Brighton even look at team to Fulham the way they play their game now. And you want to me as a football country and nation and I think a Brazil World Cup will come by Jays and to maybe a trim. So you have to look for a more pragmatic coach who understands the modern day game. I'll bet me a box strategy according to the type and the quality of players at all. And then make another visual because the first no. Not Ghana about 4-4-2. It's yemo 4-4-2 no. So what I say. But it's about 4-4-2. So systems assistant. You can meet a country the office okay. Almost a style of play no between about 4-4-2. But okay say any coach onim Ghana history. And there's no part as a local coaches because I say I'm coach onim Ghana ball history there. I mean, Steve McLaren, Onim Thomas Tuchel, Onim all the coaches shortlisted. Finding him Ghana football history. It's more like now you are advocating say we should appoint a local coach, which I am strongly against because local coaches not bad. Nini na young say omundi omo. And I'm even surprised that Kwesi Appiah Krawa sign apply. What I said because Kwesi Appiah made us aware and Asiki Akono so about the can. So Black Stars why you are not yourself. Especially the local coaches. Sika Akono say selection cry now now yeah. And I would to add on so my head say oh catch Joseph Pencil say let me alone I would have called you. And if a current president and so become my head say one jai selection go and find my coach. That is why to me we don't need a local coach. We need a foreigner. Bruni or yet discipline. And kasi bet me Chiakapa and can bet me a fat Thomas Tuchel. And I just love say Benya Thomas Tuchel just to change the face of the Black Stars for even 6 months. I'll be glad. No for discipline. Nankoba nanka every phone I interfere me. Into Mohamed Pola as well Canadian. I mean I think that I don't agree with him. Or see young appointing coach or see a style of football as it. Yes, a style of football, fair Brazil of Africa, but do we still have Brazil of Africa? Ketima they call tournament. Apart from Mohamed Kudus Akalu, no team ever player, they take players on. The players no more ball, what are they making? Can you call Jordan? Are you a style of Brazil of Africa?
Let me tweet you.
Why?
Me.
Oh, some of the days really not to me. What are now your number 4? They don't have the ball on an hour or 4. And then I say, and then my India and a body, I mean, a body, on any day, maybe one dance as an ultimate. But tell me the Kalusha we have in the current crop of Black Stars. Apart from Kudus, one day, it took us the Brazil of Africa. Those days when we have the dribbling magician of Mohamed Polo, Abedi, Ayu, Pele, and the like, even the players are no more ever happening in Stanley Abora. Ebo midfielder.
But you know what happened now? Was a political arena.
Footballer, no, who's a yes, they were number 6. Even look at the young players that emerged as Megan and the two, the likes of Neo Datilam, Timoni, and Futu Dumuni. Certain players, they are confident, no, but the players were almost boss. And you can say a Brazil of Africa, Maza. You know, and for a coach to understand the history of Ghana, what do you mean by that? England or Chelsea, I think, more appointed foreign coaches. You have to look for a more pragmatic coach or understanding the modern day football, which we have both modern day football, no assistance strategies, assistance systems. That is what we need. And no assigned discipline, most importantly, about team. And I mean, we should team so good luck and the chant team, they should make us proud. They say, Jananado, and then in call for say, Kalusha, let me be something to say. I don't know that be yet now. Emma and your mess, I am Sana. I didn't tell my boy. No, it's really surprising. What did he say? And Kualano, what do you muka bonuses? What do you muka per diem? Now, what's now? Me lose first match now. Some Madagascar saying. Aye.
So what's your 2 match in Morocco? A defending champion.
Morocco, Madagascar, fantastic. Neither Morocco, how many Morocco boy? I thought there 3 teams.
No, some Morocco for no money or Algeria for no more disputes be. And now say Morocco 40% almost fried direct form. Almost what they call Algeria.
No, I know that, but I say a group no. But Ghana, Sudan,
Morocco,
Madagascar,
and Morocco.
Yeah. Okay. So more money in China. I'm almost
3. No, and by saying Morocco for Naba. And a car for not session and maybe a bit in Jashima Momotinabo. And tell money Madagascar for the bone. So I'm first match, I think I'm Sudan and the Rebel. But I'm on the second match no more. Any you for the bone. I
say I can't fly and qualify them. Said the person on there shank qualify.
Yeah. Oh, by you let me qualify it. We share Sudan, not we share Morocco and born do crown. I will say 4 no crown. Amana be Yakaka.
No. And I make us say, who's there? 3 teams, you know. Say you share now, okay, your chances to be qualify.
No be you share ne. You share Sudan for share Algeria. Oh, Sudan for so share Madagascar. Na abe open. Una me cheno. But say 4 na permutations will be about 3 games. So
no, Martini na so but maybe point and say what's the last we key point to be say about 3 teams na Ghana qualification here easier.
Oh no, the better could not be easier as we are anticipating because matches be nanka for Madagascar for signing Sudan for example.
But I think this is here tougher than before because winning the India Madagascar qualify.
Qualify.
Yeah.
There's a Morocco, Ghana, and Sudan.
That's what I'm saying. You have one spot.
No, if you win,
3 teams are fighting for one spot now.
No, if you win this particular game against Sudan, last game against Morocco. No, sir. And I say any Sudan for about 2 p.m. One account.
No, see, if now Madagascar show. What is the guarantees of it, my
show? So football, anything can happen.
Oh, so best tournament team, you know, follow. Who now my elephant hoop? Elephant hoop. If we win. If we don't win, is where.
Politics.
But my point is that a gun I'm paying for Kalu. You're for once, the right things can crack. You're proactive, as opposed to always being reactive. The yet no I say at the end say yeah. And Sunday Aquini. In me anticipating and winning Koya Nimkaka. Winning somebody in Kwalaika. Ukwalai local football, you can 600 cities, 500 cities a month. Omunya she. Nobody could not tournament. I don't know Munchia Boka. Oh, I like the Greens are co-worker. As Black Stars Management Committee chairman, no more $400,000 as bonus at their mom. Because FIFA this Ghana back and the above boom, Timu Dini boom. Now Unkola we more Ghana. Sabi, I feel almost at your bobra. I'm head their munchia, bonus of munchia. Lose first match. I feel I'm Cheska. Again. When are we going to learn? It happened to us in Brazil. I did global disgrace and shame every Ghana. It didn't shame, they did that.
Okay.
Anyway,
national
the best luck today, Kalu. They should go and make us proud. We are there in Ghana. In Ghana, Bobo, they will say support to Ghana, not Ghana.
All right. Opo national Kanu. And check. You ever cross over to the political arena of Ghana. Cathedral and Seminole Egusua and a debt exchange program. So Egusua MPP for every Okuma say, Omokan Sembi Okuta Blaka, as you say, a cathedral, you are here 350 million, maybe a babusa, a billion. Okuta Blaka, as you say, and this is for now. Omo to be so money mama be contest no e be ya omo nya tetem kwa na omo be kan ho no munda so omo tutu masu na omo kokokode no 2024 no omo kwaje abenya no transfer NDC Massachusetts eso ayade bia mo odupa yebo mo de nya omo secretary Paul de Soso ene ne bedi enkomo o kasafidie so na wa cheche sansem Mahama, as you say, Ghana is on the verge of collapsing. As a Ghana, Ghana, man, say, Mama, some on also the to Jan. When it's some baby, and a baby who a bobo and play a work as a video. The Pachaman you are feeding if you are Unity Radio 103.9. The Biasa Yano and the part on Crocope, we are don't call it a Ghana and Sam. And sports segment in the area. Now, come say Anochi Chrome restaurant, Asamas Trading, Dan Auto, and the Go Catering Services and Restaurant. Almost I sing Emma did ready, bro. And then to chess on a man and a caught that. They say, time take from the studios there, 11:20. And to my young corner, tell me, your fancy shares as soon as be to me and call and kind. They ever heard say cathedral among say same aba residential be aba na hona omo board of trustees no omo de nsem bia bebeto dwa say papa e friend Dark Hayward Mills no na waya asobra che kakra sensem wo ho no mka ono de bia ono pese ono nko ade obeka na omuntie entina na akwa bebe so nipa no so omo yayi omo no so omo doso enti omo so omo de omo lete bia aba omo so aba be chechim nsem a afei omo so omo aka Pentecost for eminent bi so say omo former president and chairman ya fe no hia na ono chairman of the committee no and a board of trustees no abaya nka always resign kra na esa no we be gu Pentecost aso enani ase the board abaya nka papa no resign the Pentecost mante emuso sema omode ababa to edwano no oku data abra kwa asa ka say Hayward Mills asma Dark Hayward Mills asma o ka say idan be consider $350 million no ono de officer be $1 billion time e be wienu de na do wa be $1 billion enti eno na amafo eka no foreign minister I friend Ken Oforiata enkra akwakopi mi say omo ni individual bondholders omo bo modi akwakodi Anopa ya mo akwa meeting mo hwe kwan ba fa so a sika no o metumi aye ne kakra na sa amafo be som say o me sign o no se betu kata na se sign only time hotel eti o so so sesma o mo kanu no o kai papa o ye osofo e friend kwachi ankra ono so de se aba betu ja say yankopon pa sma angels say abofo efri suma no meka akufo ado ene ni nua Oforiata akoma na kwa mpese o mo di Ghana fo a eja o mo nya adwuma nya anaso mo pekwan bi a eduma akra o mo ye mo siesie o mo skada akoto bon no mpese o mo gi fi o mo sem ebo mo ye bro so mo musu no ono de yankopon hia ehia Ghana fo hia angel say o meba fom no ma baba kasa che kufo ado ni nua Oforiata say de o mo ye no o mo ndai na esa de o haw ene tisa hohia ebeba o manum enu nsam bi so a ekokoso MPP4 chairman or Ashanti region so e de sam abebetu dwa say is it nko behia nka MPP4 no nko congress ntem na mko yi anasa conference ntem no mko yi frangatu fo no na mbe die num na menya kwan sa na menya kwan e de aton no no be bisa so mo beton no kwan be so and all time hotel afei okudata abra kwasa be kan biem say NDC fo a omo so mu say omo pese omo ne do mama edede ko na ko pre benya na flagship for NDC no yanka omundai na omeka mama ho na jo mama de 2024 de on de ene dia enti no obi ahwimbom enti omumba na omo ne ba bebo emebo ko si atafre na omo hwe na onya victory no enka mo me we in 2024 eno sema omo so abeka no jo mama na so ahwe ensema abeka ne say e say the Ghana it's the near collapse. It's a Ghana. I say, Obi and the nice scene so ma. One here, Bibi ka krabia, from a krabi bar, Bako to so na, Bibi a say no, Sana Ghana could do, Bibi a Ghana journal, Moko Jen Subun, say, ya, see Anessa, see I'm feeling ya, Ghana, ya say Anessa, no, they say, ya can't conform what we hear, or many year pana, NDC, Banyo Korunquano, or what we manage, friends, Ghana pie, apart from one dear. MPP4 no moba do mo yendie enkoyim na NDC Massachusetts so the new yi bia ba am say that DAD that and say $1 a day program on shisha ma yen say omo e de ato akwam na 2024 no omo tumi omo contribution omo de be quality wa o member bia o ha say no omo pa say o contribute $1 na everyday bia na betumi aboa ama no makoso yene almost general secretary Paul de Soso ebinya na homa no so na yene na twetwe nkomo o saa dwumadi so na bibia tumi akonkan baramenko menua Manucho ababe kansa Manucho Magandi Zatarita Mepemu wasem
always been here and me man say Kabola
Kabola say
you people having a personal intercourse and I enjoyed it very well and I like the fact that one power say ye kabol also ntwa some say kalusha na meeting na nka all the time nya best em say chewe say betinim sunsun bu mo betinim anu I too disciplined for the game and I really enjoyed every part of it. I think professional city so you know how to hold it down even when the stakes are up or down. You've done extremely well. So a very good morning.
Right.
Can't see the man that say me but sometimes I'm fan me. A family, on say family radio, they be an ya kebusha some old one my to me chawadwin. We answer which I'm saying pen for me chamo. Me chamo pa anti ya better as if you be amudi do you know. Maybe time gone on sporting tea. You share we are united we are Barbican, but the Casimiro bit was a bit more interesting. But I think Epo did a lot of justice to it. So move on chairman, me kisi way. Summer into me call for dental and tomorrow local anesthesia. Okay. Into my mouth is a bit numb. She said, "We kiss me cramenti." Into my speech should be a bit blurred, but in forgotten country we are here. Into you do the best you can. So, very good morning once again.
Oh, that's it. Manu chora. Mo tell kanu. I afford. No, I didn't person me and say. I'm say your topics, from Busha Hagon Merson Cathedral. Of course, that trouble $1 billion in the same cathedral and for Pentecost others I say for resign almost chairman resign na emphasize same way mbo the bomb we na fe ya call debt so na fe if ya did akana akos atoato so enti opo my member asuna fi na manucho empeso binum na if na say my bad so opo Cathedral says me Bishop Free Board of Trustees almost some about Bishop that got miss in so and Okuja Tabak say 1 billion and a best so say the BC na instead of $350 million now more can be $1 billion and for Pentecost others some who say chairman of the Board of Trustees Onyina Apostle Dr. Onyina and resigning from board so if I didn't abom na sheshina be den ko any pod so en ko twetwe komo ahoma so opo
Kalumi da say na me mama nu so akwaba I think that we've been dealing with this story for the past 3 days and I want to say Assemba say involved you would expect a reaction from them and that is exactly what we are getting. Board of Trustees natural cat about on things as a Papa he would mills there Anopa can be a Juma Anya Jumenti and all cancer but Kalu I think I am very instinctive who's a Nipabia we can't some found one say no question no creno also outside now teaching say senior at the end here. The way our issue is the way our DNA is this is not a matter of say any Bibiana the over can you befoul. Say Papa no ever want or the specifics and a buy what I say or say I know I'm another cake foundation I'm 2 years no with the $30 million in 2 years. It's not me expect to say in a release like this no. By no bit debunk some of the accusations or allegations that Papa no emeki say enye no kre say maybe he was mills ya amfa 10 million and to amna into point number 1 obwa so but me can release no it didn't do anything of the sort and that is what made me sad. So because me also Kalu okay. that is what made me sad. Let me expect a thorough explanation as to some of the accusations the man made. So now, as you see, I'm mobile on personal level. Say, oh, who can some INT and I will say now, but that isn't the case. Also, National Cathedral, who could you talk about a make point to be said? I'm sure I said the idea is Sikakono. It makes me drew 1 billion. Sika, spending over 300 million.
Yes. Yeah,
over 300 million.
Obviously 350. Obviously 350.
But I must spend it alive by 58 million.
58 million. Yeah. Okay.
But starting 100 million and rise to 350.
Okay.
I'm estimated.
$350 million.
Yeah.
And that is extremely extravagant. When the 300 million between Yama Ghana at this point, debt exchange program among for soon, 77-year-old man there, disabled crap from our Kotana Bank. Is true, we didn't fear your son. Or Kotana Bank is so says someone funny bond to Sikama own pre or Vectina Bank Hosa. Baby on mine Kwakudu no. So, baby on mine Kwakudu no Okasa. They are not Ubi so Sakasa and Yode. And the love and the passion we have for our country. Intinayani Jibre Edi Jumaya Edi. So, Kalu Pentecost, some members of the Pentecost Church. I'm on to pressure on immediate past chairman. Unse you can't as of for my GD or Ghana pa Apostle Professor Opoku Nina, one of them. And also I chairman of the board of trustees of the cathedral. It is a chairman of the board of trustees of the cathedral. Nase and somewhere to say bar ma ordinary members so to say what we titinani because everything gets through your hand and every dollar that is spent it comes through you with your approval. What I said, you see, the church has realized that said the NCMC banning some air costume. So almost say it be good the Church of Pentecost anymore say. And almost I just say Papa no fan Jumanya day. And to her now an elder in the Church of Pentecost Jura Community District and Damampo area, but could be a friend of Francis Atakufi. Okasan ono say a journalist. Oya Juma and NJFM Jura. And Anopa will take FM Okasan on Ejeni Boatin Dinko. No Okase. Unacceptable for a more reverend leader to be part of the continuous scandal surrounding the project, which I totally agree. Because in some native, also Reverend Kusibuati, and another development, so could you talk black say they will summon your friend is a minister now here in charge of Manucho Buame. Who is the minister in charge of diplomatic passport? No, tourism and
foreign affairs. Foreign affairs.
They said they will summon that minister.
Should I
summon that?
Yeah, should I come to you? Go ahead.
Foreign affairs.
Foreign affairs, diplomatic passport.
Okay, so they say they will summon him to Parliament and question him why Reverend Kusi Boatino it means diplomatic passport.
Shelley.
Shelley Ayokoboche, yeah. So it means diplomatic passport. No, intuition somewhere the way the revelations are coming out. Now it is very difficult to even defend. Very, very difficult to defend. And I think that the best thing they would have to do, just like you are saying, because one point, one was say the National Cathedral is a partnership between the state and the church, and the roles of the state have been clearly specified in the partnership: appointment of the architect, the land, and the secretariat, and the seed money for the preparatory phase of the work. So,
wait, Pacho, yeah, story is really one story on that. Yeah, I'm city, no. The next 5 minutes, now fire we now my money to be because I say, yeah, church and crack and it mean for the social, yeah, for the social, yeah.
Next time, I better not go because I can me chawano. And I'm chaso. So, what do I say this is
so, me tell me your time.
My point I make, say, I was expecting them some specifics in their press release. I don't know, the costing of the project and the selection of the contractors for the project were led by the project land consultants, as well as technical committee officially commissioned by the board of trustees, and including seasoned Ghanaian professionals in the building of the construction industry. This a whole other person say almost can be about the cost. No much of Brofoka Kraka, near the Abego, Apostle Professor Opoku Nina, chairman, or no, the almost all resign.
No, we can't release it so that baby, as one more part and say most of it normally be president in a year, when I'm a acquisition of land, any contractor to do the project, almost a year, but almost the contractor now by Jumano, and almost share say contractor with my Jumano a year, no more approve. But no man be brave and na president any kind ayedada what I say eti nyom no mko fa architect no nyom na akokwa land no
kalu mate ho na se ba o press release no point number 3 ntina na me pesa me resminya or say the costing for the project and the selection of the contractors for the project. To selection of contractors for the project were led by the project lead consultants as well as technical committee officially commissioned by the board of trustees. But that comes back to where Pentecost elders now worried say, you say Kalusha Sabeni Yubuni say Tenefi na ewi nanka penny or Tenefi my Kwalari nankano yeah kind nanka before a kind can be. So one now chairman of the board of trustees now who commission costing of the project you know a consultant and we try technical committee and officially not just say more or less more involved and the president in Susi National Cathedral or my say Obama seed money Manusa no say the personal money right
exactly
they made us aware say the state will not pay anything. Adia state today money assassin no. But now the state is taking all the cost. Now Manu Kalusha, Adia Musia Manyame and throw any nada and intina for some George and Rano God will even curse us. Because now can be expectation come press release we know a very specific to accusations then letter na papa ne reason na and can na onu kasa omo digi hole keke foundation year 2 year for National Cathedral and $30 million. That is what we wanted to hear something about. But later on the say President Juma any abandon rule specified where they are specified na cost no commission we na technical committee no it doesn't wash. It doesn't make I don't want to use any harsh word, but to me press statement you want to buy and can't she different from what Bishop that he was not bekan oh they are rather trying to turn it against him say I said you know bekan into the wire peat and a wire paste into the about bekan resignation was him. But that is not the point. The point is about the specifics he raised in his press release. Inti kame pesa musumba no mo me counter say oh o see the say na ye we obwa yamfa say na ye o see the say na ye we obwa yamfa say na ye nanka ye tinia have a nice conversation, but this press release to me doesn't wash in my eyes, honestly speaking. And I think if clergy no per se omudi wote now we are attach umudina, they should really take a second look at this project. Either they will do the right things or step out from the board of trustees, as some of the elders are saying. I totally agree, because the way an American you do $350 million. $1 billion project, we might hit there. The question is, $3 billion FIMF. Edi papa for my year Jumesika Shedema Mekomu Mama Obidi Walker Abedru Banki so 77-year-old Panisika Mano. Namubesi Cathedral $1 billion is over to Nanado and then administration.
Alright, that's it. Badicho.
Yes.
Cathedral says me anyway could that $1 billion for a project. Angry Pentecost others say Onyina and resigning from boom na yan center na fi say meet me phone lines na Manicho yanko.
Yeah, I think my first will be Okujeto Ablakwa. I mean, as much as I agree to most of the things he's saying, they do it, yeah. Maybe you should leave the sensationalism to some of us to do, because in principle, yes, you can do some tabulations and come out with the fact that projects in start to 100 million. You were being told about my churches and raising to the extent that we got to a point where finance minister had to cough up 25 million Ghana cedis. People even felt that it was not part of the whole deal. Or your sanction or cry, a man call and sign or say he took it out of the contingency fund. I mean, to mean that then your budgeting we are able to be at 10% at also say in case of unforeseen and also something that was not budgeted for, he can use that money to augment. So that's where he took the money from. A man died down. People felt that constitutionally it was not right in the idea. So looking at the prices of products and almost say if you started from 100 and we are now at 350, then we might end up at 1 billion. But I mean, it's a bit far-fetched. It should help us to document what people have done already. I mean, that's what he's doing now. I'm not winning that high with ratings. Make sure say no him voting for the best minister. You might not go beyond him unless people don't like the truth. Best MP, sorry. You can't go beyond him unless those who feel pinched. I wonder they always have problem with him that they think some of these things is doing. Because Afro Antichrist near there, because they think that is the Church of the Lord and you try to build that. Others are also trying to sabotage it near there. But I think building the church should be in truth and the latter, and spirit and the latter. If you lose any of these condiments, because you don't hope to get anything built on lies. Any relationship built on lies, it's always shaking. And one lie leads to another. And I think I've been as an engineer. These things do happen. Oh, yeah, say you quote at the end in dollars, and dollars don't easily move. Where I have a problem is that see this, and I can confidently say that I don't have a problem with it because you are a very price adjustment factor, which always affects projects in Ghana because especially long-term projects. Say a lump sum, I just say no be 6 months and back 1 minute can why but project which is supposed to last no less 24 months and above 36 months 48 months a day, you always have to do an adjustment because prices do change. But luckily for us, you pay at a dollar rate. And the Kruma, I say I'm not sure if they want to build an edifice near Empire State Building near say $200 million. You be winning $500 million. Unless of course proper costing was not done from the start. And so our cost plus or minus 10% be paid. But Ghana no be now they're not double, not triple. It doesn't really wash. Say you see because maybe cement was 25 Ghana cedis at the time of bidding this project. He said 100 into times 4. You can do that quick haberdashery of looking at it and make statements out of it. But for now, invariably no. The thing was dollar price. I jumping from 100 to 350. Some of the revelations not so bad. So as much as I agree with him in principle that you carefully be do any engineer estimator, cost estimator, and civil engineer, architect, original project we want should know that it's not fair. It's not fair to the system that it will be getting to those figures. And so people will be mad. I've heard the president say that within his lifetime because there is that subtle belief that project we are say within the next less than 23 months say abano akufado into project we are, then you should as well call it bye-bye because I'm not sure that any proceed unless of course they win power again, then it will be a continuation. But if power change hands then say the incoming government in the Sikabesha project woman, it will be a white elephant and it will be tantamount to zilch or zero and then they say it will prevent it. But yes, there's no way this thing should get up and above in that regard. The second thing will have to be with Daki Wadnos. I think Oppo really took the sail out of my wind, if not the wind out of my sail. Daki Wadnos has resigned. He resigned around August 2020, last year. That's I think around that time that he resigned. And that case is Silba. Then he decided to help Ghanaians by stating some of the verified reasons why he decided to leave, to resign. Nase mumwenya chance. Nase mobe ansa. I think you should go for the issues. I mean, baby, chairman soon pony say, Apostle Onyina, Dr. Onyina, chairman of the board. Okay, chairman say, and wishes in one meeting because they are coming from different sects and denominations into its own set. I saw be one away. And I read that and said, did he really say that? We are building a church for the Lord. There's one God we are all serving, and people feel that they are going there to show their check doctrine and sentiment. Say then from day one, we are in trouble. There's a reason we are calling it interdenominational. It's not part of this whole story. Even if that would be the case, I think if you set up a committee, you are not there to bully anybody. Why don't you sit as some more agitations? I go and ask architects now, and I'm your board member, and I'm the bar. We address it. I believe in something called consensus building. At the end of the day, why did you put them there if you don't think that they have the requisite knowledge to be giving their own views and statements? Now, the say you shouldn't think that or no views. You've turned the church into a political organization. The way some of you are talking now, politicians, I'm so disappointed that the response that was being given to Dagi Wadmos is so uncalled for. We see these are revered men of God in Ghana. People are looking up to them. Mama wants to Ghana near there. These are people you expect to be speaking. But say do say the man of God has made some revelations. The million 350 million. A bit to village you terminal 3. Sagleme say. a lot of projects will not even cost amount to $350 million. It's a sorry ban on basic, just 5,000 capacity, just 5,000. Now see stadium per base. I mean, this is not an Perez Dome near the end. We are told to me churches in Ghana have some where to me funny for 10,000 at a go. Any idea? Some of these are far near them to me because this stadium no more money money idea. So the man is asking questions, even breaking down that place. So you'll be a Sisiana Bobano. I've number say, oh, most of the work had been done already. So they Muslim papeni. They just put you there to be stooges or what? Say, we David Ajayi ideas architects in Nano. You are not part of the whole thing. So my job banks are also saying the man is saying that Muka said, Yabama Amuma Marani into registration of winning Amudina Bedaso. 6 years down the line, his name is still not up there. It can be a way. I don't know some more address it. So I think that sorry, Nippon Bantem. I have a lot to say, but with the young call that thing. Okay.
What is your see young intentem na when you went through na after young call NDC for Massachusetts or lunch maybe that even Manicho. These are running first stories into young money debt exchange program no individual minister no ekwakoshia na Kwanche Ankra ono say angel should come down to touch the heart of to humble Akufo-Addo no for ata remember next 2 minutes na anyway running a story into your about freestyle no na
yes ochina de menye bia me sure say menye bia ochina de make sure say ya be me last time my last hour. Yeah, I mean the DDEP, the domestic debt exchange program, just like you said, some multi committee to meet the individual bondholders and then have a discussions how it will go. You see, in all this, I've listened to Senior Hosi. So you want to convince them that they will lose their money and they shouldn't cry or what? I mean, it is a purely quantitative discussion. Quantitative and qualitative, nice subjective. Say, me dream say, me feel say, yeah, they are casting more 100 million Ghana cedis, 10,000 Ghana cedis a bank. And as you see, over the years, that's why I like the way Muhammad. Then I'm just over joining, but later say this one of the our economy is collapsing, and the truth is that this is one of the worst economies we've had in the last 57 years of our lives. All other things being equal, because the truth is that bond near the end, it has been there for a long time. God knows how longer. Comfortable bonds, no, keep the principal there.
Bond, treasury bills,
fixed deposits. Exactly, that is what is going to happen. Then you do stage bia. What say? Omusikano. And from what Senor was saying, by the time you get your money, you are losing 70% of the money. 200 million, you'll be getting
already finished in the crime. So of the money, no.
I said cotton wool. Yeah. But at least they are believing that or not, 2 million. And every month you 2 million, but 10,000 they are Then you are not telling them that the principal and you see the more you already said more. There's nothing like to me about you because then one for you.
I said they say on person me when you sika want to find so fee. Other baby go banga me buy na me hweso enti hu sika no de me pese me de ye no na me ye no only hweka. Exactly, that is what is happening. Exactly, that is exactly what you've been saying from day one. Opopoka said you have foreign partners in there, go and talk to, go and beg, go and kneel down and beg them that they be here do no, our country is collapsing. Into China near there do amuka, we are owing. Some are grants, some are loans, and they all have been added. Say Ghana kayentia, some have been for 15 years, 30 years. But this one, they will try to add all of them and tell you that this is how much you are owing. So giving you that money will just be like swallowing the needle. In terms of then you still want to continue in that state. Because I'm going to cry. I couldn't have said it any better. That will be a do not Bible. He just didn't want to go straight. But Sanoka said, "We should pay for a soon." Sankaun and Kuala Lumpur, they were. These are people who are about Braka Cram, William Sika Crabber to them say it's for their future. Their future and not to their future benefits. What send mom? How would they live? A big Jeko to any school fees near there. Sisiana Wine, how would they live? You see, so that is how a mom bomb near there they believe in fasting and prayers. They should speak say that I'm best son at Kanuforiata ni Akufo-Addo Akuma. Because it looks like West alone is not doing the trick. You always have your say, but they have their way. And people, Ghanaians do suffer.
Obeka some cry more than the bereaved, but so we show videos in the just like Opo say, a man who cry walking chair will be. I quite know him says, I'm far the interest amana, he will not leave the place. That Ben Agana, yes, sink out to this point. And the hypocrisy is too much. People who are supposed to make the noise, go on demonstration, tell the government in the face that they put their tail between their legs and they are pretending that they've not heard anything. They've not even heard any smoke coming from the chimney. I mean, that is how
they are pretending like ostrich.
Ostriches. Because it's so painful.
Yes.
And yes, because I deal when you're very quantitative. And qualitative right. At the end of the day, it is money, and people are going to lose their investments over years. So you see, Nyame say, Kenoforiata never listens. He's granted an interview and said that this is untenable, unpenny, untieshe. And he's forming a committee to go and convince the people. At the end of the day, what's about convincing? Give them their money, said, go and tie the bigger fishes and leave the little fishes to grow. I don't think that is making sense at all in this regard.
Okay, thank you so much. Opo, next 2 minutes, so now you're going.
Oh, Charles, we are being repetitive here because for the past 3 days, same story keeps coming up and.
No, say a running story now. I'm out for the different angles, but you told me the angles, but I said, "You shake a crack." What I'm saying, say a running story. Into banner, Obia de Badi,
I was just being rhetorical. I totally get that, but my point is that at least today, the finance minister says, "Omo, nipa, omo individual bondholders no, kasa." So at least that is a sign of respect.
Okay.
The Namia says, "Africa there, omuchi amount for kasa, omoka kakra." But it is very sad for us, Kalu, to get to this point where a pastor can say, "Nyankopo Emma Srabo for angels." Obompa say, "Nyamema Srabo for Emra." Emma humble your president. Why would a pastor of this magnitude say that? Because Uchi ne preaching now or kaina or kakusi say the nipa kasana se kufuado nini nua ofuriata omuntie dia the way to me I so bebompa say na mebema angels abe humble kufuado.
Okay. Opo what yeah mama 2 minutes say e kwa homa so na enya NDC
then you take alone and come me kami
now see repetitive here na mama 2 minutes so o see repeat o mama 2 minutes ba run the apple so
I was being
rhetorical be and then you man find
rhetorical that ya kasa if you listen they will listen but I understand you
we many am also dey be rhetorical
how now they after open school fees how mama and how papa na wakwa the same story now papa catch the bia but there's a ban so be catch because you need a school fees to go to school. What I said, that's the whole point. I want to just do it quick because already you want to get me up. I didn't answer Kalu maybe I didn't could do no. I think the president and the finance minister should know that they are serving a country and they didn't get themselves into power. We put them there. Now Misika Abeto made the Misika Abeto bond. Now they by force. At the Misika no say main farmer, even though Misika is a sank a few in the Managan the main farmer is a 20-33-35. I think a quite so. And for the pastor to say Omo Bompa is so above for bit me as a president, you know. And I make us a Kalu, not just say to me I could do baby as a feminist. Let's just only hope. I don't want to take much of the time because I said you have an interview line up coming. Let's just hope we said Nyamebaya Domna finance minister a committee now so to engage individual bondholders no. Juma now assume Juma. But I mean if they all agree willingly, so after the yeah 2035 no if we agree to extend your bonds to that far, and then these are the dialogue and the conversations the president and the government should be having with the people, not to say evil necessity to 30 million to dig a foundation. This is what we put ourselves in. Financially, we are not making wise decisions. And that is why we are where we are. And I think once as the leader of the country, and you be can add it by force. Because I mean, because of mine, you're watching it. I think that it's a step in the right direction. I'm only hoping and praying that something better and meaningful will come out from this dialogue or this committee that has been set up to engage the individual bond and holders. Some more pensioners, no, the end some more, John. Yeah, almost the income because individual bond holders here, as you said, Kalisha, $100 million and $10,000 and $10,000 Ghana cedis. Now, already a quarter bond. But those people like the ASP who was speaking about the China, Omonia, Abaya Juma, Omoa, I said, you pension, Maoma, Yem Farmer, Omoa, you say, when you're 60 years old, Omonia, they don't even talk about them. They're only talking about the individual bond holders. And I think it's very pathetic. Government don't cut it across all board. Na obia wo sika ho bia kalu na wo se ene ni dili ene ne kasa na boato ye mu ni ntiase ba before the government takes the next step bia no we should do it. But me kra no they ha me kese ni say we nyina ye should the bondholders even agree for us to go get the 3 billion and for so ben even so
okay okay
you too ben kalu ene ye be use sika ni ye say ye use sika ye wo man mu a enye ni
okay, all right. Thank you so much. Opo National Telling Canon. Mano kwa umane so na mene Paul Disoso, NDC Massachusetts, Omo General Secretary, Engo Kochichu Nkomo kakra. Paul, so what you ka mema wache emo akwa baba Unity Radio.
Yo, good morning, Kalusha.
Yeah, na property saying.
Apombo Compacho, me General Secretary.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
NDC party, no, you're only one General Secretary.
Okay, it's a secretary, Massachusetts. Oh. Okay. But who be say Monday my launch program here is that.
Kalu stress you don't get your second.
Let's say the crowd no few say if you quote no dey koko. It's say my launch program that. But show to me throw more lights on that program na America.
Yo, me that be pray. So wa mama akunyi say me nka sa program you know asem all radio so. I am say NDC no ye call the restructure and I say ye call about and about na call no I mean at the branch level at the chapter level I mean everything has gone I mean well and unfortunately no you know be a case na ye call chapter level na could do many na introduce great initiative but I mean I'm being signed I mean the executives at the branch also see it very necessary say chapter na nyituma and the brought back to the branch na embe form no nyituma na ye buy no I mean we have noticed and you will say we are in the global world after the no I mean internet is talking about the social media is what we are all busy on so I mean we as the executives of the branch took this initiative on so see I customer website out type it W
but what no so kakra na say voice no from kakra point member kakra pacho
pacho temenka
say the koso
me say nti yen executives at the branch no ye the train to say ye pay say ye a projected party at the branch and also I mean raise funds to support the 2024 election I mean Kalisha only me adrabe who say 2024 election na ye ba be queen I mean, it's a crucial election for the NDC for Ghana. Ghanaians need to get, I mean, a replacement of government. Looking at more discussing about the incompetency, abysmal performance of this NPP government. In the election, and that form, an election, you bet 2 election, it involves Sika and a human capital. So we at the branch are focusing on our strategy is to raise human capital and to raise financial support towards the 2024 election. By so doing, we decided to create a website to engage people socially. Now, we say you look at the system. Obia Facebook, Obia YouTube, Twitter. Social engagement is the thing for the day. And we decided to create a website. And in particular, type it www.ndcma.org. You're creating a new website, beautiful website with a lot of information. For now, any information about the branch now, or website now. If you want to become a member, you go to the website. There's a link that you can click and then register over there. As soon as you register, we get an alert at the back end, and then we are able to scrutinize your documentation and then find out if everything's okay, and then we'll let you be part of the party. And there's something I hear on the website that initiative, to initiate to say 2024 election, we need money to support our party back home in Ghana. It's here, Kase, and Black Alusha, so now call, who confuse Anopa, now auto coffee, now be a amount, what's the amount change? $1 no at one, so I say, yeah, Kase, $1 a day, and I hear Kase 5 days in a week. We are expecting each member of the branch to donate $1 a day. So, person a day, not person a week. The amount break for Monday to Friday is $5. Saturday to Sunday, the fee. So, what you mean $5 a week? What you mean a month? It's $20 a month. We are raising this money to be able to support the party in 2024 election. Apart from that, we are also doing this thing in order to support some constituencies target say to make sure that they will retain their seats in the next election. Now, Kalusha, we call starting to say and now call under donation. I won't say we inaugurated this thing about 2 weeks ago. As we talk now, we are seeing a lot of people are supporting. We have almost $1,766 being donated towards this project. Our target is December 2024. And we are hoping say by December 2024, members of the branch, in comfort to say Kalusha, Opone, Manutra, Moaba, Mupa, for support here. This is the time for you guys to join us. Donate and MPP before I disappointed Ghanaians. I disappointed in Incophobia Bridge. Chairman Louis say, may catch and say this is a good initiative. Me expect to say, on any conformity donating. Canadian to MPP are buying because it's not going to be easy 2024. Election I ever will quit 2024. MPP will bring or use a lot of money. They are in government. They are controlling the funds. But the only way we can also be able to go through this election is money. You say Ghana Libya is the car. Getting people to the polling station, making sure that you train people, making sure that you get resources available to be able to be vigilant, make sure that you put up a vigorous and a reliable infrastructure.
Hello, Paul. My call my website na my home go no say $100,000 and my but so far no the amount raised men can I say wa beka $1,776. That's so far no. I don't know how much is your website. It's a me. It costs. To state the point, no. This initiative was started 2 weeks ago. This is the money we've raised. We are hoping and we are praying. Say, only one Kasa Kalusha. No, you guys should also take the initiative. It's a very beautiful, project we are initiating. We need to save Ghana. Mother Ghana is retrogressing. Mother Ghana is falling into the water. And the only way we all can work to bring Mother Ghana out of this water and this retrogression status is to make sure, say, we go to the 2024 election and then kick out this super incompetent MPP government. And we are appealing to all members in Worcester, NDC former Worcester, in conform person will join the party now. This is the better time opportunity for you to join the party. We are also Kase Oko website now. Information we are pay about Eguon. Time a meeting, maybe a meeting every second Sunday in every month. Now your meeting place near 551 Pleasant Street, Worcester. We were appealing to Obia or Worcester, we are NDC, wouldn't say NDC or Worcester. Yeah, appeal to say you should come on board. Let's work together as a team. Everybody is invited. We have to work as a team. Yes, people will be disgruntled, people will be, not be happy, they will say all sorts of things.
But in human society, it's expected. But all we are saying is that we are ready to capture power or to take power back from the MPP in 2024. That is why we've introduced this DAD, Dollar a Day Initiative. And yeah, can you say no? Sir Kalusha announces a management fee on more on man paricho on website no. But what talk of now the dollar diaka, but you on drop to on mine because little drops of water make a mighty ocean. And we are hoping, sir, we all contribute and support to make this initiative a greater one, a better one, and we will be able to raise or be able to meet our target of $100,000 by the end of 2024. They are supporting NDC during the election 2024.
Okay, for the social, and I'm motivating can say DAD that initiative now, NDC Massachusetts, Oma launching. Or come and say, but you'll find out what the Bema Mochita for now saying, and Beja Moacono, or find out what.
Yeah, from our things, I made that it is tough when you say, Yadamwase, Omun, Cosnomon Taichi, Nomun supporting, and in image Mambo, Nayin Rizi, I mean, partying it to the next level because, I mean, by the grace of God, no, good news is ahead of us. The light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, obviously, looking at the things that is happening in Ghana, looking at the economic situation, the abysmal performance of this government, I think the NDC is a better manager of the economy. And the Nyamiasi say, Ghana for we are able to determine which party have the people at heart. We are able to determine which party are Somuba Benwa or Mutumi managing and making sure, say, I mean, the national cake is distributed equally. It's not going to go into the hands of only some group of people or some group of family. And the Ghana for the actual move or be NDC now, NDC campo, NPP, you say, Chairman Lewis in Coffin, one person who joining, they are welcome to join the party. All we are saying, say, let's work together, let's support this initiative, Dollar a Day initiative. Let's make sure, say, we achieve the target, and let's make sure, say, we all go back to support and make sure that we get a new government so that the difficulty, the stress, the economic mess that is going on in Ghana will bring our economy back on track. And to me, Jamuno, Mexia, Obiana, Ma Obia Shapa, Michino, and Papa, but I've tried to, I mean, say, Mekato Chumo, let Memo Obia Shapa, and 2023, the bomb by saying, maybe sharing or beton so we so. Any Juma Muyim so, Medanyamasi, Yamisa, Yamin Man say, Jumani Bekoso. Now, one of these days, me won't change a Juma action, but Minya, the back studio, because you're on your macan, in Sen, you will become declare MPP into the DACP. Okay,
Meda CP, Paul the Soso, and what's it in Cancer or the DAD, that initiative now, NDC Massachusetts for no Alanchi. Say dollar a day for 2024 election. On target $100,000. I'm doing a na be to me. Manicho, that initiative by NDC Massachusetts. Now NDC stories be on Enfan County, but briefly on that. Nothing.
Yeah, I think it's a laudable one. I mean, they are calling on their numerous cherry supporters and believers to really get this one. Ghana elections, they say it doesn't come easy. And what I don't understand is sometimes when we feel after 8 years in power now, in the 4 years in power, say they don't have money. I mean, yeah, dear, but maybe they don't go there to steal. I mean, you will leave it at that doorstep. But the good thing is that I'm one of my so I don't think it's bad. And who are abroad and so then they are almost started in the Sunday film, and let's just say barely pay like $300. I mean, from now till we. Time I'm bet to banana, so maybe campaign will start rigorously. So the infant says next year, 1 year, and that's a woman party $300. I don't think that is a bad one. I'm expecting people 20,000 crazy, but maybe after now, I'm sure say we internet ye body run say near there, and at least it's on Ghana web, it's all over. When I googled it and I said, well, at least the richest out there. Into once you love the party in Nkwan, the announce you believe in their tenets that they are the best thing to happen to Ghana. I mean, and at least you want to adopt constituencies. I mean, it's making sense for me now. I got 50 states when you say states you now so I could adopt it, at least an orphan constituency. I think it will help.
But it will help their cause. It's see and this when you didn't come. Or good you tell Rakwa or say omo am pese omo ne e rival no e be ya ngom kambom no mo victory for Mama 2024 and last year John Mama say Ghana is in a near collapse and no asanka say NDC has been a better manager of the economy and also Mama and 95 answer movie and na for boom na
yes for when the initiative is not bad. I think kudos coming from Massachusetts. I'm proud of them. I mean, at least getting this one through. I'm expecting other also to follow other associations now America, North American
branches,
to follow. At least it's a states level at the end of the whole Massachusetts, maybe Ohio, Virginia, New York, can follow some of this initiative and go and adopt some constituencies in Ghana, especially the difficult ones, which we call orphan. We look at the Corona, not Tonga, and because on our way we near you. But you hope to get other areas too, numbers in other areas.
Region.
Exactly. Jomronia, there sometimes 50-50 dice, those are places you need to. One face can we hear beautiful stories about polling agents being coerced and being wowed with money and made to leave the senior there. But if you're able to send some sizable amounts in there, at least go with your strength to a moment. I believe they should add up all these things to really help them. And I block some cannot. Many are in that regard. I'm a firm believer of some of these things. You see, NDC, their major problem now, they seem not to have a backup plan. When they how the economy be Mahama. What will happen in Mahama? Nyame for samba na baby to Mahama and not one Sunday. You don't want us to get to that bridge. And your current PP can boast about 3 or 4 people. They have potential to be presidents in Ghana. As much as in principle, I agree that I couldn't work there. Mama has been tried and tested, so they want to take him. You need to get to the polls. Mobin Konya 10%, 20%. Now, so a viable candidate for you. But why do you say, all we know is Mama, executive senior bias in the idea. You don't allow the potential in people to come out because after 4 years they'll be alive.
Another aspect that they also begin to forget and say, Mama, we need a year now. Only
4 years. And make a death life after 4 years. Yes. So if you don't
create backup plan 4 years after Mama, so we have 2024. Yes. 2028, who will be the next
and you see,
candidate?
At this point, they'll be so mad. But we are helping you to get it right because at the end of the day, I said something beautiful. Mobile power, you still do this job until at the end of the day, as much as they believe strongly, I sit here, it will only take another angel to come and tell me that Mama will not win. But I believe that there should be fair competition. Even they believe that none of Junopokwa is she the lady to really take them to this victory. Dufour is an economist. He has all it. He has that petulance or Sika or Bibia and Kobetima Patna Mahama. But he so why don't you give people those chances? So to make some 20-25% in power, I can confidently say that then the man is strong on the ground. You can think about a pairing with him. But if you sit back and say that you have been lopsided and I mean very narrow in your approach to stuff. This is democracy in your practice. This kind of Ghana. And autocracy. And that's what somebody thinks and feels. Me feel it say, I mean those things are left to the Paleolithic times. I don't really subscribe to it. I think they should go to a contest. Mama should win fairly. Then he can hit his chest boldly and say that at least he has a rousing support. You know what's happened there. Obi say we know how now chairman GDC G4C chairman general now you see some rhetoric just before the elections against Ofosampo for playing the Mahama card that Mahama na see. I think it's becoming too much. The backup we should see other viable candidates in that regard. Now Mahama also saying some coming out. I mean, this is what he's supposed to do. You should tell me how bad the driver is. Grounds. You see, MP before Mahama to me now is speaking a lot. But because the economy is bad, people are complaining. There are no jobs. The 99% of the things they promised Ghanaians, they've not been able to do it. Free SHS. But free SHS doesn't put food on people's table. No. In the back of free SHS, into Mama, you won't pay Mama. No. Now, say, SHS now for even basic school now I have kids in basic school. Bramebre, me catch you be one. Come up America Crank, I'm better me send Ghana Hono. So there's so much life. MPP for they need to put the acts right. And a haircut, beam, in a way, bond way beam. It looks like. I agree with Muhammad that our economy seems to be in tatters. And I've listened to Gabi. This is a recycled message from Gabi Ochirakun saying that some Kovona and Penuma used to so muti and fiso. Now, Omanfa, Sakura, Hare Krishna, and Antia, Ghana be collapsing. Is it not the same as this? That a nation 2 years ago, you see, they should sometimes tell the truth. They claim you have a resilient economy, blah, blah, blah. Say, way back. E-levy bar, things will end now. We also saw what happened after E-levy. Big. Still, Ghana is still in the doldrums, and we need 3 billion to really say above waters. So Mama couldn't have said it any better. That I mean, the economy, it's a bit troubled, and we need something different. And so, Remo.
Okay,
yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. Opo, Nasha.
Yeah. Say, baby, I'm for politicians and say early Congress now, and I think they are interesting too.
Yeah. Welcome. Opo, NDC, Massachusetts, that. And Okuda to say, Mom, person, Mama, no, fan to China, on university for 2024 because 2024, your mama, dear. And Mama now, Sakara, say, Ghana is in collapse. It's in near collapse because NDC phone official mobile me good managers of it. Where do we watch it? Am I in for a confirm? I'm not sure, no, sir. When message PSG, no. Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah. But yeah.
Kalumida say I think before I move on, breaking news. From sporting breaking news. Arsenal agree £21 million sterling deal.
Yeah, proven player.
For when?
Proven.
Trust that.
Proven player. I feel proven player.
The proven and unproven, which one will you choose?
Montoyo. Mind you. More agree.
Okay.
Mudrik now more advanced stage.
But you agree that Trossard, they are both fingers, and Trossard is more proven. Age pending in the side. But more proven.
I'm giving a news.
I'm only talking in my head. Me na me krasa obeti.
Opo yan teme ko any conference kwa.
£21 million sterling deal. BBC any orders reputable tablets there ba.
Hijack FC anymore.
With add-ons count.
Hijack FC. Hijack FC. Obiase Cowboy, London Cowboys.
Todd Bowley. The only thing Eboa omoni say Chelsea so akoto Noni Madueke.
Obebo boy and obebo. Obebo boy and answer obebo amamu.
Na wonim no.
Isa minim ni tia na mi bisawi.
Chelsea Madueke. Chelsea I say Chelsea said announced but PSG within the short time I hear program no. Chelsea ni Arsenal be to play abako. Noni Madueke.
United are quarter play be friend Wenger was say. Wenger was say.
40 million euro. And Arsenal so got Trossard. So that is the news. But back to the issue, you know. Kalu, I think NDC Massachusetts a laudable idea. Say I bind the beto aba be a kwanya Fasubua NDC MPP Massachusetts did great in the last elections, especially 2016 you know. Omo adopt to constituency winning a slim city man MPP. So I think it's a laudable idea that NDC Massachusetts has also undertaken under the chairmanship of Kojoago, many Secretary Paul D'Souza, Tokwamina being the communications director. I think that it's a good step. But talking about the next story, you know, and no Kanamina me interview Paula, Kami Bisano Wasempa, say, Omo ye Ibima to support Mahama, and Omo ye Ibima to support the party. Who say the way NPP for Syria, any process in terms of democracy, I don't understand why NDC should be in it here. They are trying to victimize the person. I've been reading around today with all the people who want to support, who wants to contest. And everything you see from the NDC executives, victimization, condemnation, trying to even prove to some point that even qualified to be contesting Mahama. I think that is a very bad impression they are creating. Democracy, not a move to Mahama, and now Oye Nipa Oya there, which may lead the party to victory. And Nipa do crown on some, but let them come. Let them come and the delegates decide who wears the crown. But I say, more you so focus your top black court to say, wow, Pesa Ubabia, I never support Mahama for whole communication director of the party. Manu Chisokai.
Yes.
By hook or crook. Yeah, the Mahama never.
when you begin making such pronouncements,
chairman, you see that card against chairman of Sampofu. So I'm Mahaman agree, Papa. Just for him.
I said, don't get your kind. I said, don't get your say, for Sampofu because of Sampofu. Time Mahama free, positions by or no by constitution of the NDC, Sampofu also appointed, but Mahama has unja. Bakus and you been to no
IT head of election, director of elections,
no, appointing of Sampofu so say. Me na constitution man who quite may appointed to. How dare you tell? You see, once the arrogance of power, any identity comes into play because the constitution is of some of no whole kinds of appointed. I didn't know what the chairman. Interest the constitution, no crime, on a few more fine ejima. What I said, I so said, they can do their fundraising or whatever they want to do, but they should also allow democratic process to work. Because there are some people within the NDC who also feel to say Mahama has been tagged incompetent and corrupt for a long time, and he's been tagged and hanged. And they are owned to me, and they need a fresh person. People hold that view too, but that is not to say Mahama will lose. Mahama can win, Mahama can lose, but let the democratic process work. Now, predetermined. Manage Papa honestly speaking, I'll step aside because right from the word go, all the NDC executives no crowd my you say democratic process no juma, and you know Ghana, even though Kwabena might not stand Mahama, but come on, more executives no play neutral. Because we are executive for the entire NDC, not for Mahama. So the question I'm asking is if Mahama is no more, what will the newly elected executives do? What will who will Samijan talk about? Who will he endorse to lead the party? So the party is not only for Mahama. Fine, he's the only person who has been in government before, who has been president before, who has been marketed as they claim. But my point is, apart from, wouldn't NDC leave after Mahama? Someone creating monarchy, chaos in the party. Because Mahama, just like Manucho said, even if he wins, he has only 4 years to rule. And you will need another candidate to come. It's a moon kill you for the sake of Mahama. Mahama, as you obeba, other people also obeba, open the floor for everybody. Most of the National Democratic Congress. So what is the name Democratic in Mudino? What is it doing? Then for a whole Greater Accra, chairman or someone go to Mahama and say, 500,000, you do Chiama. They won't mean a movie event. John Wood, one democratic a year, you didn't know. Emma John Wood, you collect your money. You didn't know. Sadiana are starting to Ghana, and it has to be stopped. If the parties indeed claim so many democratic, say, Nipano, or very Quran or no, I don't know. Meaning said before Kui, or no Kasankasan, who said, continue contesting Mahama. It's an open secret. But allow him to come openly. Now, Lusu, no one was on a try and anye. Now you use elimination by rough tactics, by hook or crook, by this or that, by this or that. That thing has to stop, and it has to stop. You know, it's gradually creeping into both NDC and MPP. Will be by elimination by rough tactics. So, but MPP is better than NDC, honestly, because MPP is here. And I don't go back to Alan Martin Edunso. But Baumia is coming. Joga Tesi Oba, Manucho and Nipa, Canada, Japan, Oba, Kobe, Japan, Oba, and they've all been given a platform to showcase.
Dr. Ifri Akoto.
And a free Akoto. Oh, Obiansi, but how could you talk how can you say, oh, don't waste your time, come support Mahama? What is that? Is that democracy? Come on, I think they have to. The parties are getting, I don't know, almost personality or cause. Both parties, they almost personality or cause, and that thing has to stop. If it is democracy, let everybody come because in a race, and you win, you lose. Then you forge ahead again and go.
Okay, Opo, you better say, Manicho. Last, enough you be a full license. Ashanti region, and this APP4 chairman, or more meeting. no almost say call early conference say if from say
conference
NDC for a congress and now we a conference
yes
early conference now as one can say call me to me eko ye yinan ba ko to me aton no yi my question is say right now wa ban mu bia MPP government yama we na juja no call early conference na ebetumi nya sosaso bi ama omatumi aye bibia na say say already na say Ghana for no omaba mabu nti call early conference is it going to change anything? That's the question.
I think it's a proposal, and a proposal and so no bride. You have to, there are pros and cons that you have to weigh to make some of this come up with a clearer definition, because I'm say when they are in the opposition 2 years before, so that the person will have time to go around there. But when they are in power 11 months before the next elections, because they've been used to the fact that you candidates but not quite say pseudo president, then it doesn't get the president in power to really be respected. The new one also feels that I'm the next heir apparent to the seat. Into so that is what the framers of their constitution felt, that you need power there 2 years and 2022 ye nipa no they are 2024 but your power there 20 Congress when they are thinking of November or January and so me and sometimes it makes it a bit tough. I am having mixed feelings about this one. Coming from Ashanti region too, that's where the little bad news is, because we know the 20 chairman when me imagine say they went for Omudi Wechi
John Bodu.
No, yeah, they went for John Bodu, but
so want to me.
Oh, so all the 47 chairmen near the end, people say they sold their conscience near the end. It's a dent on them. I mean, we bufu park Kennedy bufu park. I mean, it's so ahead of going into our chairman. They should remain neutral now. But they have some pertinent points. You think me read this story very well, because I realize that they also feel that a lot of cracks are happening in the party. Someone saw now it will be deepened and might worry. Me put them just on no more but say do some of these things are America crafted the constitution, they've been amendments. Some things might not be suit the exigencies of the new. We are in the new time. It maybe it will not really suit it in that regard. They feel that when maybe between this Baumia, I mean, put them just said that angle no more favor, but maybe I feel that that's where they are coming from, but they don't want it to be glaring. Inside the young question say the new candidate will need ample time to really make so that you'll be able to tour the whole, because the battle will be difficult. It looks clearly that NDC not there. I mean, save Mahamano, there's nobody else on paper for us to even have a serious discussion in studios with. It might be an advantage to them, it might be a disadvantage. Rather, it looks like a clear advantage, because going every battle comes with its own stepping of toes. And why I care for my divisions back. He said, NDC ko baby, I look out for chairman of former chairman of Sampofu, because I want to see his active involvement. So Rebecca says, so when you're chairman there, why do you want to see him in every place and time? But at least he must prove beyond reasonable doubt with his followers that he still has NDC at heart and it's not perturbed. It's an election he won in 2018 and somebody had it in 2022. So life goes on. But at least I cream on in a course on nama people are a bit skeptical there. The same with MPP now say Sisiano Akoye say there's a sharp divide. I had two sides of a field. You can see your deal say I mean it's creeping into. I listened to Babia Samoa today. I listened to him and former General Secretary. I listened to Buisiakon. You listen to others too, even to the extent they didn't create Lucium job, but they are not happy in terms of about Rebecca said because of his candid and unreserved support for Alan Kashinti, they had to sack him from a job or the feeding the family, which is also bad. But the party did not come to talk about it. He put his life on the line. All the jobs on no name. I mean, this is somebody people feel that this is not how he should be paid. Well, by the end of the day, Onoasi, he did nothing wrong, but he declared the support, which people felt that, and then I wait. So I think those are some of the things and come with the bank better say, you know what, we should not kill ourselves. We are self-distracting. You might think that if you are Konjabe Tonti, will be a prinity, but when especially when you are dealing with people who are very egoistic. Egos are at play here. Some people feel that they've been maligned, they've been sidelined, they were not treated fairly, and this is the opportunity to come back and take their rightful seat. Others feel that no, we have to continue from where you've left off. If they call for early Congress, I think the executive way, they should be looking at some of these things. As much as I don't believe that we should be changing a way rules of engagement just to favor some people. No? Sometimes you need to look at it because it might just face the modern times. Because one careful say may change last minute, may change January 2023 and say may go candidate. One year careful and the market bedding, whichever candidate is to nurse the wounds, bridge the gap, and forge ahead. Your common opponent might have taken some miles ahead. So they need to really reconsider this thing. I think this time there's too early days yet, but they should be considering it. And maybe put it to a proper discussion at their meeting levels at various constituencies near the end. If they're able to come to a consensus, say, yeah, turn random, yeah, so say constituencies, we say early Congress are 1, we say no, 2. At the end of the collate it, then you just have it. At the end of the Nippon wage money, and you can say gestation period. You can change your time at any time. I feel like a but you wait till the 11th hour and it might just be dangerous. But they need to really do proper consideration so that it doesn't affect us in future and sana be by best son. But it's there. Send a queen someone can. It might just be the detonating button among pressing for themselves to explode.
All right, thank you so much. My kind messages via about Facebook. Hey, as a commencer, I say good morning, Unity Radio. As a crack or share your tail catcher and blessed sun, 2 p.m. Asante Mampo. Yeah, blessed sun, yeah. 2 p.m. Asante Mampo. So let's all pray for Mother Ghana because the hardship is too much. MPP led by President Nana Akufo-Addo has failed Ghanaians, and NDC shall bounce back 2024, 2 p.m. Asante Mampo. And my mame Alice Kwa. I say, good morning, guys. May the Almighty Lord give you strength to fight for Mother Ghana. Thanks. I was tuning to listen. Alexa. Also, I'll tend to Alexa. Listen to Alexa. And Abbas. Amogombo. Abbas Amogombo. As if truly heaven and hell do exist, then there will be a special place in hell for the so-called men of God who are convincing with our conniving with our politicians, our political vampires, to leech the living day light out of our poor citizenry. Didn't the Bible say that God does not live? God does not reside in a building made by man, and that true religion is to care for orphans and widows. It is obvious God is not in this. Abbas, someone so Adiabano, Kwaku Buadi, patriotic voice, Bechim, say, my regards to Honorable Alan Shamatin. The wish of the NDC people is for Akufo-Addo to fail so that they will succeed in 2024 elections, but they have failed, and he has no better thing to offer Ghanaians again. Greetings to Mr. Kwaku in Kansa aka Papani of Techimentia, and I heard Selassie, patriotic voice. God, so regards to Honorable Alan Kojo Chamatin, the next president. What can save Ghana from this economic crisis is industrialization and agriculture, and it's not IMF. So government should invest more in the industrialization and agriculture policies. And also and some say Alan Beba GTP and a Kwati Frimpong. Also, I appreciate your good work and I greet Honorable Alan Chamatin, and I hope MPP delegates will vote for him to lead our party in 2024. Watching you live from Bonwe in the home of Kente, and fellows of South Kalisha, greetings to you and Manicho, NDC never again. And Isaac Mesa, special greetings goes to you guys, King Kalusha and Manicho. And Isaac Mesa say, guys, you guys are more than great. And last year, no man called Ponafi, Yembia phone lines, and Kalusha, you do all. My regards to Honorable Alan Kojo Chamatin from Komoya Aswase, and any message Saka Nene dear for Opo, my member of China briefly no wrap up that MPP chairman for no most pay early conference remember you know we to aton we pano na ka tie for say more Ghana no more fra no money plus 1 508-304-9394 +1 508-304-9394 and I'm also more Massachusetts and I'm more USA no number 508-304-9394 na musumo frɛ na musuma che madwin sɛ program no ya no mina na ɛyɛ so musumo frɛ opo remember.
Yeah, I think that this story is a straightforward story. I don't have to waste so much time on it. It's a call to the neck of the NPP. Say, for elections, no, Emra Enimu Kakra. Said that whoever the flag bearer will be a Obitimenya Bre one I campaign. As expected. Democratic and electoral process be across the world. Internal elections be fomentations of internal rest and conflict. It's me about. Duty a statement now. Just said about presidential candidate. We are race to be a baby. Somewhere in Tama. Now me SEC. Reservoir outstanding conflict. Be any challenges. Be said about. On which we present a formidable force. And then again, they said the early Congress will also give the government and our president a peace of mind. So also be implementing the policies. And I think it's a step in the right direction. We can now, yes, but once we're in NPP chairman, we're a constituency chairman in Washington region. But when the money is dangerous, is there about one I ever to flag bearer and we want some 2 million. Constituency, constituency executives, no. Very critical. But I think it's a step. NPP for Ankasa that they are Congress, meaning some person will lose elections, lady. Maybe that's it because it's too far. And we're actually pop up. And that is why they said, sir, in 2000, said, make the same mistake in 2008. And didn't Google. It is always good to give an advantage and more time to whoever your flag bearer will be. Said you will to me at nothing. No, I prepare manifesto because after election of flag bearer, no, that I say, and a party, a manifesto. The flag bearer makes his manifesto, no, they are corona that's Ghana for say, there's much about me, winning, and a bar mayor. When the time is too crunchy and it's too close up, it puts a lot of pressure and there'll be a lot of mistakes. And party divisions, internal elections, they won't have enough time to amend the breakages. So I think there's a step and a call in the right direction. So NEC, they said they were going to send a formal letter to the NEC. So no much dates number anymore. I think Sakalu Manu said date to be an by Congress. No, I didn't even read the letter thoroughly. But date to be an
I'm for data and show, but I'm just they were just proposing say government will buy anymore.
Yeah, because MPP they announced later this year. Because last time release another John Webb outlined by ending of this month. January ending on now Marco, November say I'm just November you have barely 11 months to campaign, which I think time is too close. It is a January way no more to me almost 3 months to campaign. April baby. Then from May, the presidential candidate can form his team, can form his campaign team with the support of the party, get the manifesto in place, and start hitting the ground running. I think that this is a step in the right way, a positive call for them. If the NEC will pay heed to it, so be it. But I think that it's a call in the right direction, Kalu.
All right, thank you so much, Oppo. And Ashan.
Almost say yes, and another distraction so about Nipa Krona focus. Then they lose grounds as to what the government proper is also doing.
You can also say because of the focus on the party loses. That it doesn't make sense. Because almost say yeah, no free one. Man say focus no cry near buying to be more to say I didn't
exactly. Let's make us say that one I agree. Exigencies of the time. This time around is too tight. It's breaking is bringing divisions. It's one
story BCCI almost OBC Alan and BBC by all costs. Once the headlines keeps coming, sir, it creates more tension.
Yes, I agree.
It creates more tension. It's a many opinion there.
earlier the better.
Allah will beat Bamia even if flag bearership election is held in Walla Wali.
Okay.
So if you are vice president, then you keep hearing stories like this on Alan. Alan, they beating it. Canada, Japan, it creates more tension.
Right.
They can amend the broken edges.
Yes.
Then they can present a united front. Almost somebody not quite clear. We are only following what they are saying. We are not in a position to make changes for them.
Yes.
Because focus on implementing the policies. No, we say, I have my flag bearer elected. Let me do what I have to do to get him elected to succeed me.
Okay, Opo. Okay, that's Opo National. You're telling Kano. And you fair for no. You say I want to do so. You might know. Most of bank Sabia, and I say, Edmana, and Koya. And I say, Kumasi market and not trading and no money finance and also phone segment. But what no money 8638, you know, when I do so many why 8638. Well, last phone, no. But when I do so many call. Hello,
Kalusha.
Yes, what the number 8638, you know, when I do so many call. Bibia Boko, now say,
come on, I'm the word was one.
I come and call.
I'm for a case, and I'm sure my young fellow could do some trade minister. When you're the Bako Translate, the West from say, and the delegates, I shall not want to talk about my name in my power. Yeah, with trade mission. Marutu, but really, I'm in here 30 members. Oh, share at my pa. I own a ball and some of the much boys. And I'm at 30 members. I'm on any party no one dance here no comment na era Asante Regina a constituency chairman 47 chairman that also but through almost support Ediama say na early congress no lady me early congress at said any obia but nyama national executive no more fairness. Because already your medical me at yes, a young constituency be prayer. Problem our police station. I born ahead and you know. And only a Mapa, yes, national executive episode of your mind. Because so be a pro party, one party no doubt. Why can party number power? Many panel she no be did it to me. Every album, but the Michelle Furnace meeting, ever and Sana, Congress, no, and I say a conference, no, because. Kalusa Secretary Ma, Jesus Association, Emma, Yadi, early Congress, uncle, it is honorable Uncle Dr. Mate, and then Madima Power, upon by the obey, said there be a 4 for the heading, Eka, Sapanombra, a Druno so, all do so, Papano Chop upon our blood. Your former party, no Papano had a Dima could stock on. And no be off a back door, and that's what the protocol, about the party, Lord, yes, there be a kind of party or tradition. The party was tradition, as you follow, you do. Kalusha, I'm saying, lad, the pie so high, hot to power, Mati,
come here. A patch of no man 0093. What I do so 0093. What I do, Manico.
You, Kalusha, my memoir, Joe, and you may also for a Kwakubu, the patriotic voice between
Manico Kwakubu.
Minia, my man, Fancy, more than my chief, Alan Martin. The next president, Namicha, you were cooking cancer and Donald Friend Penny, or also a testament here. Minia, maybe a catra make a national cathedral and seminal. Oh, it do be a Yanso Yaso for now, as you see almost 1 times or more to Jabano. Come on, no, they are some on Bekai. Emma Musanko for what you or more the answers on or mobile for the or master the more is in Crofosico. As you can almost jump from my home. The hotel now bending in an woman, and I mean, this is for granted to Babiana. You are dead to Musomuno. Then this is for long cruises. Man, him for that. I'm not my water. That I'm near the Dumsomo. The Yakania near the Ayajuma, and so no more talk us. Ma. Any, I can't say, him for him for. And no, and your man, no more, more than another day, Mutimum for. Now, when she say, Pa. You were trade minister. Ebeka, Danado Danko Kufuado, not by who. No more she says, she came to the Juma. I would share a part a year higher, tomato factory, my yellow, Bricum, and now some Katua, a nipple womb, Kumasi ya ore ya asanto atia honom eno susu ni esi honom afa nipa ye adwuma eno na ewose ye nyina ye boa say ya aban no betimi ade hihye pa gu o
eso ya shiti cha sem kakra na amafo mo chesu mba pacho
me pacho mate enti nyina ye ntare ura la ntemate achi na hihye pa ode gu akwa mu no ye ntane achi no mfa na boa ye nyina me da afi
yo me subeda sipa pacho wa no man ye 6119 wona do so manenko 6119 ma wona do so manenko
wa ya ketwa
manenko yetio
aka me kan se sikaro ma me fa nta kasi mo de mo no for goal ala ko ni tomatia papa ma interchange in for the house for the kayo when see maternity care buy no me go see how so start and ya for ma di free o pe na ko for the goal ala ko ni tomatia papa ko ni tu an ya no o ro to ko ni papa no so na me tell pa na to get 34 members ya me see ya na ga pa ni ga pa ni ni ga ko sa pe ni ya no o ma ko so so no o ma free maternity care ma na ti anaka te bi o mo ni mo na ko ngene jo mo o mo ko to ka kan ni na to no so ada ko fa do ba no na ga be ko na ko ni na ko su ko na ko ni na ko su ni ka kan ni ma ni ma so de no ni na ko go ko da tomatia o ko na mo ni ma because just for the boys cash for the people na ba ni na ko to go sia ni sa so ni na ko da tomatia na ka o
yo me sume da CP pacho wa ono man 652125 wona do so 6525 wona do so manenko
pacho mu ni ko ko ti promo fesu ko ko to
memoni manenko
Mini opo mamin chobe MC America boko Ghana so boko na mini opo because libra pegini everyone ma ba de dura endra and no kura na ti wa ye ti nti obeso hu take am wo bia oba ho de bia ba le ko mo di se mo mini chobe fi bla no
ayo Massachusetts Worcester Massachusetts.
Okay. Also ni mo pa mini opo also ni mo no.
Okay.
Na men sure be na go for onka na country be na area be. George New York no mini opo. And the Nigeria New York, the Nigeria David no be hu na ni mo studio honom. Mini opo otumfo Nyankopon o nhira no nka no bon ho ban. Mini anu mo frɛ no amo chia alankojo chiramati the trade minister. And there was in a Juma the actual woman over the president. A Muchiano Ebon Abaso. But the other one, the person with some animal say, a trade minister, a dear no Timia Bua Ghana from 2016 to 2022, and not 2023, and those in the Gibra to say, young man or Mampeni, Ghana Mampenia Kunya, no one me. Then we say I was as a dear no Timia Bua, and Mura trade minister. And we are number one question, the question with the moment. Because Alankojo Chamatino trade minister. Ya hu modern bobia a otimbobo ahabo. Hu ko kolika akuranwa.
Mumuni kawase mna mbreno wai. Kawase ode mbreno.
Mama la speaker no. And the one to ke wa bruchira wo dia ba wo ba be yi no. Can do to kura bo side dey check an out o ye no. Nti emfa Ghana nsa nsa. Emro be trade minister wa tina hihye sa no ma no. Yensa mfa Ghana nsa nsa. No be bu o man no so the na do danko akufuodo after lipoto and the dollar crown out the pa me see me bla buy dollar with the bottom yentimi so fancy this me adi yentimi $5 so kotoko ni ko se ntimi ni opo yensa ntu aba emfa ma MPP4 ni emfa Ghana show mo sa si emfa Alankojo Chiamatenko no be trade minister to president amini opo nti show to ya na ya hu a ade chi yesu ya hu for man na Mino for me tell my first line. Always yani. Oni na no jambo amani 2 PM. Yango for one count no ball.
Yo mumu chokosi ya da CP Kotopoku una do sumane ko Kotopoku mane ko.
Wali sewa ne mo sini.
Kotopoku.
Nkalu ya da mazini mo juma pa mo ya bo ma konkro Ghana yango for on to super mu yi radio so. Na brand nyina de e Kingalu, and I didn't charge for go ama assemblyman, baby, or Nambia, Yankopo, on Cano, Nababia, also, and Amubiano, Yankopo, Uncle Aman, the Bible, and Yacation, so now ultimately come on. Yan Kabu Muzadi radio unity, now you didn't pass on my control Ghana. Minakalu, made a mess of me at Yawa.
say Alantamati o say Baumi o say one media can come to them catch NPP for them. You see that your man here come. And that is the time you this have your president. Alantamati and Baumi and some about media can mammy so. You see, I mean, no one say. Everything last week Sunday, ever see a net. Last year, you could say, like fire, didn't network in Yatuma. I met the light of Sunday, everything that turned bad. You would say, if you say, all politics now, and I don't make crowd and who have to say to my phone. Light a Santa regional, be a minimum of your moon as a light, I ain't gonna say, you know, like I am. And even now, more Akumaso. I just said this time, is your gadget buy my phone 30%. Not to the 10 license, they go 29.11%. Next, I'm into a network in Yajumana. They have a NPP for. They are breaking 8 now. Find my name and I cost my 2 account when network and Yajuma light to Sunday, never Sunday by now 1 week, may so like that. Again, they're question. The first can I am a canon of the Bayan, and now I do not say I got over to a Bayakan. Now, even about my phone, one time I got to me yet to my move on. Don't be a very light.
Okay.
Let's know more about what you can say about what you can tell me. I'm the more bunny. Now, that's what I follow. And then I think I'm Dick, I can know where I shall do. And then, minimum Brapany, your friend Mr. Osajo, on the no in land for to go. And I'm in a call on a quiet. My period in the was early 2023. Inquired, you know, and pa and I'm quiet. If you are a good land for our year to one. What's the 2024? To my before Asante region, I beg you, my okay. The other by a pantan and now that's my what I can think I don't win a minute.
All right, Kotopoku, better say Kotopoku. Well, no, my 3490. 3490 Edus Odisheba Maniko.
Ajo, Mama Ajo, Ghana, and Officer, Adiata, Mama Ajo. Now, my Chiamini Anomo, half of fire, US in Yamuamoson for his Salatin America say. Now, I'm the jacket sense, Ama, the former trade minister, Honorable Alan Koduchira Martin, the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana. Maybe I will be a Ghana Queen in our Kodu, Michiano. Mini, I remember Master Musua. Another. Amai Papa Juma, where after I Papa for the NPP, we got to work. I have a number to the Mama Papa, and I was telling what in my number, the Kufado, a powerful Adabona, NPP. Not a same person, Atia, Mui, NPP, when I can't win, then you did this, 2024, you see a breakthrough record, then another Kufado, I said, but the handy power to another MPP government. Next, the MPP were two, Wakano, in Chasuni and I come home. Now they make a chat for it, say, Papa could do to my thing. Who had and you are doing who are pay you wow. If you knew my soul, the Ghana for would be added in Sabaya Juma, the local school, Benya Juma, the lawyer hairdresser, Benya Juma, your Pama, your careless and interest will be a Benya Jumana. It's like a Papa could do to my thing when you are and Swadin, the million delegates from US, anybody, unity radio copy and Merano Sonesi, for year Flabera, and Traba Papa Alan could do to my thing. Not in the can, another Uncle Fado, any of Papa for what the Blair Ghana on the Father Travel.
Okay, you better see a part. We patrol, wow, no man, Usta no man, 5937. We patrol Maniko. Why?
Odisheba name to you.
What is your Maniko?
Unia Majoy.
Major was Odisheba.
Let me ask you, you will show upon Woody, and you pass a small pass. Yes, one more opportunity here. You have US, I will to memoir, yes, you are the and you will not water. And I am Mfwe mchamu chamani bijako cha mimi nimeki statement ile collection matemba dia na waye mimi na msao ana we trade minister ejuma no mpani watichen juma dia wali shame nsaye mfitituma na nyabia ni wo bisha se to tena ya sambo na wana de bae ni tena ya na afeno tomato faction na mese no ko offense before so faction na hono one ain't some tuma I know when you in charge. So
said ọgbọ́n ẹnu wọ́n nu ẹnu èyí fi nà sí 1 every kwanu ẹ̀mẹ́ yẹ bá pọ̀ dìtò ní kúrò ní iṣẹ́ ní nsa wọ́n ti náà fa sọ́ba àkókò àmọ́ fẹ́m ọ̀ntò sí ìṣẹ́ ìgbìmọ̀jẹ̀ náà ẹ̀sẹ̀ àkọsẹ́ yẹn ní nsa nti mẹ́sẹ̀ gánàfọ́ mẹ́sẹ̀ amẹ́ríkàfọ́ this the time òbí àbọ̀fọ́ nínú òbí fẹ́ salute ẹ̀dá ní yíyí kẹsẹ̀ mọ̀ party office na mi fi ṣe àwọn òbí ṣe ìtìrí ju àná mínísítà bí ti yẹn sí ẹnlọ́bí ẹ̀kọ́ di sika ẹ̀dì bá ọ̀man yẹn náà na wọ́n yẹ nípa ṣe yìí ẹ̀dá abẹ́jú wọn nínú à ẹ̀dì sí tí ẹ̀dì nìṣà lọ ọmọpẹ̀lú oríṣẹ́ mi sọ wàyẹ̀ ìjùmọ̀ yóò ká mọ́ sí ẹ̀ka nìkí wọ́n fẹ́ finance minister so sika wọ́n lò wọ́n yá yìí na ẹ̀yẹ́ sá yẹ kọ́ kẹ́lẹ̀ fọ́ náà sọ ọmọ ní kòntínú máa bá gbọ́ yẹ yìí yà ń fi yẹ tààkì kò ní tẹ̀wọ́ àti mbà ọba bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Pacho, 508 number, last number near 5937. I do Subaniko 5937. Pacho Maniko. Hello. Pacho, well, number 2594. I do Subaniko 2594. Who's the number, Maniko? Hello. Who's the number 2594? So what to be Manenko?
Hello.
Yeah, who's the number 2594? What to be Manenko?
Hello.
Metonka.
Yeah, Michiamina, Uncle Sam like I say.
Uncle Sam Manenko.
Yo, it's Anima air cost one bond no dear no Quasimini. A buy no on chain sign, Nenyadia, a bebua, esa, a besse party. Na dear NDC for say NDP and to me and your economy ye. Omni do to me aye dear. Na say I mean to me say Mahama can say in check. I will free. Na Mahama pencil and the doom so e buy. And ya Mahama pencil and 2014 was upo mukura no mun kasa asemu. Ye tema port wa kwa ame nkume si port yi di mai. Nye 2014 ena Mahama ene NDC for ekoton port yi $7 billion. Misre mopo unya mre ne sa asem port tema port no a NDC ene NDC MP for 2014 7 ene mako port wa yintumi enyu enwa se opo ya misre mo a Number Namuska Sadi 2014 NPP NPP NDC Mahama any MP any NDC MPs upon Sapoti 2014 or 7 billion at the Mavis and Boris and na who actually you. Oh, Magan Sade Magana Fuina NTS. Okay. Oh, to know I had quite a year man. I am Chirino. NDC. And this economy no NPP for and to me and your dear. And yet alternative again any NDC because one of the honorable bar be beyond
okay. All right.
I say three. Maybe I would have cut.
But I am running to Bosman.
NDC pencil Kumasi Airport, Omsi International. Mahama 29 million.
Oh. The casa into Babim. A patch of 1 no man 5937 or ultimate man and why 5937. Hello,
Manu.
Hello, Pacho. 1 no man 7604. Where why man do Subanco?
Okay, Operator Pacho, good evening.
Good evening, Joseph.
Pacho, your friend is Tizu.
Gizo Manenko.
That's it. Next year, what big for? Next year, Yeniano, Sabre, Nankopado, what you could be Obimaso. The Srenyan Pamamuna, Nakopa Mamu, and one day in Yansa. I'm going to find you from the Bebwatana. Never slowly send it. Nakopa, you people in Amosu. Not yet, and someone can no to show everything. Lilia. You be catch here, John, Alan, Kojo Chabate, then 2 giants. Oma Ghana, now about Kumatia, your family, the better son of Alan. And you are no, the only person in this. Playing MPP traditional, young Edu Sua, the neighbor. Yeah, shall come a simple. Yen Bias and Bia or Catre. The anyone is MPP tradition. Tradition is no. The one penny out to show Nanda Koku Fado. All one to Ghana. A Probuina, a somewhat come out delegate to their tea and say, oh, through Alan and Eba. It's the age of coming to maybe a person can have room. You know, to do much. I'm not going here, Numa. It's you, Bia, or what time is for the Huna. And we are sitting out there, or man with the trade force out the whole Africa. We are sitting at Kakakrebi, only one boat. I've got my trade work for the organization. See you. And we are sitting out there when you call the Mudia. No, Susanna, against the Ghana for, or for the MPP, if I was tracking it. You're so much to say that they didn't blame you for 30 parties. I'm a Sunday, or the some people dragging him. No, yes, for Sana, and then for the 24. Yes, for this, yes, for the Mapa. Oh, yes, can you know the Abagana? Cast, oh, yes, and you know what you be. I'm not going to enjoy life. Oh, Ghana, let me show you what I'm saying. Let me come. I'm a aspect when I'm over saying that. Just come simple. And this year, I'm on your point. They stand for nothing. They come to create roots and share. Then the embassy for the Festival. No, nobody, I'm for being town. Sigana for Leniamo, Muzuama, and I'm not somebody. Mamma, when and Kenny for 30 parties. No social intervention politics. Yama Ghana, and Yamako school free. And Mabunya Jumaya, and Yamako, that's all Ukraine, Russia, Tokai, and the coronavirus. Ghana, a company, and Tiako, and the super no bar. You know, Obiata can name, not to so. Or as a Mabuko school free, I have 2 weeks, or as a 2 years school free. Obiana Jumaya. Time, why?
Okay, but I see a party. Patrol no mano, 2709. What I do so 2709. What I do is Maneko.
I'm a patron Rama 1 Caso, Mina Kalusha.
Rama Maneko.
I'm in China, I'm in Boa, but I'm in Chamina Manucho, Opona China, the Bill Biamichano. I'm a child, you to the Tufuna. Mina Kalusha. Obi say, yeah, loot and China, you do a manisika. You have a fight on the money, Mama. Obama Buno Waiting, I say, yes, Buno Waiting. When my 14 years in training, when my 14-year block, when my 8-year compact, and on my 26 polyclinic, and on my business hospital also, and on my water project of Atenta, and on my Bank of Ghana, Danya, Uko Siaya, Uko Fiat, University of CIA, on this Bank of Ghana, and you know. Until you have a touch on the money, Mama, Oka Central, or my. The whole West Africa will be created a market. And I'll come up for water project. I have put on the money, Mama. On the demand, Uko Chebi, another be 12 good years, 1 month to Bula Kwama Chebi mine. And now, take water project. I have put on the money, Mama. Now, the Papa, I was in so I am quite so, yeah. Yeah, do I, make us a boy to her. What's your mom, Jinamachu, or making us like a TVC, 2024, inshallah. Ghana for you to my ready to only 2 minutes and just MPP for me, but I said for Omuchi, Omukura, Omubana Wakura, Maba say into 2024. President Obey, Jeffa John the Money, Mama, Baba Jackson, Wasuman, you want my Ghana for the Pierre customer Pasca without it. I mean, I can't Rama, better see, but you want no money 3255, I do Subanco 3255.
Yo, my mentor, my godfather, Mr. Danso of Dan Auto Repairs. Na mentor, Chama Kodoago. Wapam for a refund with your phone in our mentor. Minia be fresh, NDC for the 29 million DND aircraft intelligent airport near the other. And I, did maybe, sir. You know, Kalusha Kumasi, if you put Kumasi. Kalisha mentioned the name baby as a history radio, so info.
What's your Kumasi?
Nahato. Kalu, Mahama Bessari, Aquina Ramakano. The year Mahama, yes, in your hospital, Ekuduyano, a cow. The year Mahama, yeah, after military hospital 95% completion akadibi kitwa bia nanka abanya wabasu beye nanka o ma complete nanka o ma fani pomo ko wese ne ya bia aka wuram oxygen ne o nyina say Captain Smart ko wala sia e ko twa ho videos na de beto e ma ye jadu e be sin de o munya hwemfa ho ko tepa hospital de we mahama si jana sa Asante Bekwa Hospital, sa Kumaru Hospital, sa Mubai Asante Regina MPP nyane vote pa. Eti ufrefu Kumasi na usare na uya nanado ayade na uwo Kumasi. Enrechi Monday na laji tankwa owo Angel FM. Eti nini ya sunyani kurobia maa. Wonya kidney problem edi na kwa sunyani Regina Hospital. Ye transfer na ba kwa ye friends konfanoche. Bed before we bring bed now go another be 8:30 to 9. We can say so when you stand back of so bring bed. When you bed na do 8:30 to 9 and tell a woman ambulance I move from Sunyana abawe. Na nisu ro se do bi so be to ambulance ma. You didn't be see woman ni pale da ambulance no sa ewuye. After na no obo project awodwa Mahama ye hospital. And what they referred to the first 620 bed hospital Mahama Yellow hospital first Accra and Dama Kwalebu and Wahano. What refer to which hospital Mahama expanded and Dama 37 and Wahano. What refer to a Fanko hospital Mahama and the Ama friends say hospitals are kind and Wahano. Shella hospital I Fansha a Kufa the Naba Kodrina, Dilla hospital Guye. So Mubabe ye ever seen for fraud. Or I Kalusha Busate be seen there. So Mako to Blokawa. La hospital ba ko pelo mo and they say le hospital what is that hospital na go say ba be see hospital for e be sin da won to block ba ko kra e wo hono.
Okay, emergency.
La fois, me pato me lande. It is a way abana uti akonya sunande. When this wadi wunyina sa obesi cathedral. Na kokra wanya 18 years, 17 years. Ni sika wadi akoto bank no. Uti na sika suna o ministers. Wafa bebre usa wonte so. Na chinchina obesi cathedral no. Na ye kali enese yesa. Na uya abanya uye siti dia. Salamu alaikum.
Okay. On my first line out in Kano all the way from Suyani. Patrol no man 3995. Una do so 3995. Una do so. Yanko.
Kalusia Bokore.
Bia Bokore also.
Kalusia wa Ibrahim ni wa unia Ibrahim. Me he live and colored Facebook.
All right, Ibrahim Maniko.
Me he at the same Facebook me he pa live and colored.
Okay.
We gentle pa.
Yo matimela.
Na me pompa ya mao na menchia upo national na menchia ulumaya wakasa VCC ya na menchia uni anu mama Amerika Ghana fona mo hono mo ka sampati no meche obibi ya na menchia ramanu so na menkanchere minya MPP fona mo na se o mo ba radio so mo frei enti sentiri ne mapa John Romani Mahama ye ento mu hu ya na ena amosi alankashi eba alankashi de ebi a premise omo premise na obeba na nye Ghana kwanjaso Ghana kwanjana de say de he ni pa kasi ye John Romani Mahama aruna he ni meri na emini opoba ya jeni se ndisi yensi obi akwan se manemba ana yesi obi kwan
dabi
amini ayese yensi obi akwan se manema ba ye agini no ye jutu na ye koso aba no ye nse excellency former president John Romani Mahama ne dineba.
Okay.
Nti se national office bi national office so for no ana national executive no bi ekota na mantanyi da na kia ene de nim huasam ba ye nu ya ye to aba no youth no branch for any constituency for ne regional for ya ye do no ye ni se John Romani Mahama na ye beto amano.
Okay.
And no doubt so be about so be mawo any day omo amasa be yen si obi akwan ye constitution so no emma si obi akwan so obi awo hu kwan opo wo hu kwan so baba abra any problem bi ani to on dey me kire no enti no mpuntu a se sei boy se se John Sabo akoko na NPP4 edi Ghana kwa atukra no and then I say you can't want and kase because and the Ghana for ina pe ahuto
Mampanyi ka je yen so ne ene ye so ne ye. The sense so he na ye so ne an siaga nti ba mi ani lankashi de ye no ma ka ye do mu ba kwanya se ba ye de bio. Ye hu mu ne de mu ba ye. Nti nya de hinyo mu bio.
Okay.
Nti mu ko pe be ntia. Mu ko pe be ntia na Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And the two among Papa no so. Yakubon kan nyam se Minia.
Okay.
That's
it. Pacho, who's the number no? 537 na last caller. Pacho maniko. What you can?
Oh, Kalu, me that's pa say wa mam kwan. Woni nya menya ikuma.
That's it.
Ka mamu choni oponu nyina. Kalu, me pese me quality ade bi wo ha. Kalu, o ya ye no ma bi a say na me nyi papa. That's not fun.
That's so very coffee. AJ.
Yeah, me ask fun.
Yo, Mati.
Bibia. So na te do afidike tie so ka kire me say me chase fan. The ministers needing commotion na me chase fan. Asem wo waka, woni mamutu gira na me die. Be ka jo ni mamutu bi na say me the Arsenal fan me chase for the me do wo mkra chen wo bia. Chase for ye player ye ni just cut 1095 to more than 5 abegye FSM. Na team we say me ko support the team we. Team e ko relegation and I me ko support no.
I saw me. I saw me coffee. Yes, said as if aha, any day for in segments. MSC yet me for Obibiabium. News a yin crown. You did him a month. Dada. You better that Obibia, Mamma Frefi Gun and so and say Mutufra. Paul the so as you better say NDC Secretary New England Massachusetts better say so we be che that no $1 a day no so we be che sense yemnaniti ye de dwuma de no na ye to America akọ peace akọfa anwumne no sia Ghana ene donko ha news no de abrete for na ansana mekono ya katie for say abofo mo boy mede na dwumade ebe Anochi Chrome restaurant Asama Trading Dan Auto Repairs Dr. Kwabi Scientific Care Go Coast Catering Service and Restaurant Kumasi Market Anochi Chrome Trading and Lemonade Finance oba baseli homcho and Paul Amantem or Chendika for Dream African Market mo Benko Street so 3 Benko Street omunya na so ya sing emede na dwumade edibro Mentuma marriage media nko menemenia opo national no opoku jemfi motirinka na mobrite manicho magandi tatarita mempem wasa Usta Massachusetts na Usta Massachusetts ono so motirinka yin for the social so motirinka wa homa no so se obecheche nsemo NDC4 omo $1 a day initiative na maye no omo amofrefi Ghana eso baye no munya yeda obi ase se mo so mo de majen chebe type program echima ne krabehwe me ko yakopon ya demo chira Friday de freestylish Friday yakopon ya demo chira enum besha wa odi wa fidie nso tu ase no yeda wase se utie yen yakọ peace ne yakofa news no midi once again FM Kikalusha yakopon ya demo chira no pa shaiwa nonkro se de Anopa Bosuo de bro o fimu ene oka mu ene bebibia yakra mu yakopon ya doma ochira yewo ochira bama bai
ebetumi a anka unsuspended as quickly as possible na wanya brother consult